These 5 make their way to a haunted manor in hopes to exorcise the demons within. Quickly turn around and throw a dagger, and you see a shadowy, dysmorphed figure behind you.
Yeah.
It's like seems like a stretched out humanoid. And when you throw the dagger, it makes a sound, and the dagger seems to pass through.
Okay, I run back inside.
The most logical thing to do.
Whilst journeying through the haunted manor, they find pixies, creepy crawlies, and weird apparitions. But sometimes the hardest battles are within the party themselves.
We have to kill. Do we have to shed blood? Can't we just like knock him out? Dude, the karma. If we go around killing things, we are serial killer. We're not heroes. We're supposed to be the heroes of our own story.
We've already killed.
Brother, you don't understand. This isn't some fairy tale town.
We've already killed bandits at the start of the game. What's the difference, bro? What is
the difference? Is because we were self-defending. This is an harmless sleeping person.
No.
And other times, the hardest battles are with Lady Luck.
Fucker than that one. Firstly.
Are you kidding me? What the hell? You can't be that bad. You cannot be that bad. You got 2 nat 1s in a row, dude. Wait, it's more like doofus, man. What the hell? After exercising the haunted manor, which is now Ressa's place of residence, the party was given another task: to go out to sea and destroy the rest of the smugglers. After taking over the ship, one of the prisoners delivered some vital information. Information about lizard folk rising. The council member got information that the lizard men, or the lizard folk, have been planning an attack on Saltmarsh. He says there is a breeding ground that they have been growing in numbers, waiting to attack. And I worry that it might be too late. After venturing into the swamps of Saltmarsh, the party faced many a challenge. There were many treasures hidden within the swamps. Some were too tasty to let go, such as the giant frog eggs that Rufus ate.
Okay.
You feel really sick. You think you might need... You start to like burn up, basically, in a fever.
Oh shit.
And you feel like you might need to rest.
Okay.
Rest soon.
I'm gonna turn into a frog, guys. I'm croaking for real.
Rufus, it's hard for you to talk at the moment. Every time you open your mouth, a croak comes out. The people of the swamp are strange indeed. In fact, one of the witches of the swamp wanted the party to retrieve a stick, a magic stick, which would restore her power.
This branch she would like us to take, okay?
Yo,
So she points at the trees.
Between some 2 legs.
Between his fucking 2 legs.
It's a magic branch. If I have it, then I'll be able to do magic. The tree wants it, but the tree never uses it.
Damn, it's not getting laid.
Yeah, I wonder why, bro.
After massacring the lizard folk and destroying their base, the party decided to make amends with them, as they realized that the lizard folk were not the true enemies. The lizard folk were preparing for a war with the Sahagin, the enemy of all of the sea. And so the party decided to kill one of the enemies of the lizard folk, a giant crocodile. You see this, but underwater. Starts racing towards you. Unfortunately, you tug on the rope quickly, and Noma seems to get the hammer and pulls you straight out. And as you are pulled out, a ginormous crocodile leaps out and tries to eat you as well, but misses due to Nomus's deft hands.
How many minutes has been since I'm praying? Roughly?
About 10.
I don't think your prayer is working, man.
Unfortunately, Nomus fell to this crocodile. The party was surrounded by constrictor snakes, and Nomus was eaten by one. After the giant crocodile was slain, the party returned to the lizard folk lair, and the witch friend was able to restore Nomus to a similar state that he was before. And now here we are. The party has returned to Saltmarsh, but more trouble is brewing. Tori has been caught by the guards, stealing one of the black pearls worth hundreds, if not thousands, of gold. Tori was taken to a maximum security prison, and now the party is tasked with a prison break, with the help of Ida Olin, one of the candidates running for mayor in Saltmarsh. Ida has promised to help them free Tori and break her out of prison, if in return they will venture out into sea and return her husband. Who knows what's happened next in the session, as Nomus is resting. No more has taken his place. Will the party get along? Will the party overcome the challenges? We'll have to see. Okay, well, we might as well get started right into it. So the party is on the bearded deck, the dwarven ship making their way to the Emperor of Seas, the merchant ship that Ida Olin asked for you to go to find her long-lost husband, who is the famous merchant of the merchant ship. Right now, you guys are on your way there. It's probably been around maybe 1 or 2 days. Varessa, you still feel a little bit hungover. You must have drank quite a bit. But right now, you guys have just, gone onto the ship, gotten to know the crew a little bit more. But there's one thing that you've noticed, Galave. You've noticed that there's this dwarf that seems to be hanging around the party for some strange reason. He doesn't seem to be actually doing any work. For the past few days, you've noticed that he's just been standing around, I don't know, maybe pretending to clean something and walking over, picking something else. So he seems to be hanging around you guys a bit more than usual, and you find it odd.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Did how the caption said I had to join the crew if I lost? Did he
Yes.
add? That was a joke, right? So he didn't. He just left it off.
You're not sure if he was joking or not.
Okay, because Russell would have asked him.
He seems
I
to be
noticed
serious.
all that stuff, right? I see the sign where they are clearly like monitoring or watching us.
Right, it seems to be something like that. Like this dwarf over here. The other dwarves, they've come and gone, drunk, eaten, done actual ship work. But this dwarf, sitting on that table to himself, seems to be a bit suspicious to you. A little bit sus.
What's Tori and Rufus doing? Or are they just chilling on the
Tori and Rufus
right
now are just chilling. They're just relaxing. Tori's counting her gold, and Rufus is looking over his daggers.
Okay, I'm gonna. You know what? I trust in my persuasion. I have +5, so I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
I'm gonna sit here, look at this gnome. This dwarf.
Yep.
And said, "I see that you have been eyeing me and my crew for a while. Is there anything particular that you are interested in asking, or are you just here monitoring us, considering that we are criminal, quote unquote?"
Yeah. The dwarf looks up, and in a squeaky voice, they say, "Monitoring? No, just doing work. Just doing work."
What would that be, my good sir?
Oh, just cleaning this table. Table needs to be cleaned.
If you clean that table any longer, it's gonna turn into a glass. I can literally see my reflection here. I reckon other part of the ship can use some cleaning, no?
Oh, maybe, but I'll get to it later. Actually, no. This part could be cleaned. Yeah, this part over here. I think I'll just go over here. This spot, right over here. You noticed, Clave, that there seems to be something odd about this dwarf's beard.
Oh.
He crouches over the ground and he begins getting a sponge and a bucket and cleaning the floors.
Am I able to check inside, see if I can figure out what's wrong with the beard? Like, is it like a fake beard and shit like that?
Yeah. You can do a insight check if you like.
Come on, high roll for once, please. 6. I'm not gonna do anything.
Okay.
I'm good.
You've never grown a full-size beard in your life, so you can't actually tell if it's a real or a fake beard.
I see. Give me a sec. Let me
But he does seem suspicious too.
Give me a sec. I would. Is Varessa still like hangover? Like she's like.
Yeah, she is.
Now? Okay.
Not completely hungover, just
just a little bit. She kind of wants to be left alone.
I'm scooting over here a little bit further away, like where like the distance between me and this dwarf is not gonna be able to make him hear me whispering to Normless, and I tell him that this guy is suspicious and I think he's monitoring us. And I also tell that I am sensing something's wrong with his beard that I feel like it could be fake, but I'm not really sure.
Yep.
To Normless.
So no more information to know more. And he takes note of what you've told him.
And I told No More like, hey, if you want to try something, use your dark magic or your high luck, feel free to do that. Unfortunately, I don't have any spells that can force a confession. So yeah, we'll see how it goes.
As you're talking to No More, you hear the faint sounds of music coming from I don't know what the south of the ship is called, so I'm just going to call it the south of the ship. It's starbound. I don't
south
know.
Of the ship, so it'll be like right there,
yes,
roughly.
You see, it sounds like it's coming from behind the door. You hear the faint sound of music
from the front. I take it you mean the front of the ship. Well, the easiest way to say it, right? Because
from the
wait,
the front.
So right here, behind the door here, is that the captain's cabin? No, that looks like a.
No, right now you're in
winery.
Yeah. It's basically where all the mead or all the beer is kept.
I got curious and I want to check the noise. I want to see what's making that noise.
Right. So you walk down, and as you approach the door, the music abruptly stops. You open the door, and there seems to be no source where the music will come from.
Also, I open the door and there's nothing in here?
Yeah.
Huh. Could it perhaps come from upstairs? Curious. Can I check the surrounding light, see if there's any sort of indication of like a presence was there before? Like maybe the dust disturbed and shit like that?
Yeah. You can make a perception check. If you like.
Yo, let's roll another one, baby!
Let's go!
I got a 3! I got net 1, by the way.
You got a 3. Okay, so you don't notice anything, and you're about to leave, but then you feel a drop on your skin. You feel a drop. A drop on your skin. And you look at the drop, and you smell the drop, and it smells salty. A salty drop. Salty drop of water.
I look up.
And as you look up, you see someone is clinging onto the roof above and looking at you desperately. And as you look up, there's a little squeak comes out, and they completely fall down and fall on top of you. And you hear a crash from the outside. And the rest of the party hears a crash from the outside. And you're a little dazed, but you look up and you see a familiar face.
Familiar face? Oh! Is that Silence? Is that Moon?
You see Silence. Yes, you see Silence. She's clutching a lute, and she is, at the moment, she's clutching a lute with one hand and grabbing her head with the other, and shaking it. She seems a bit flustered at the moment. And then, as she looks at you like a scared deer in the headlights, as if she's been caught doing something
illegal,
illegal or bad. Yeah. And then she gives you a slight smile.
Isn't this a hentai scene style? Falls from the roof on top of the main character.
I asked her like what were you trying to do by sticking on top of the roof? What's the point? Are you with the crew?
She points at the roof, and then she puts her hand over her eyes, and she waves it. I think she's trying to tell you that she wants to be hidden.
Okay.
She writes on a piece of note, and she gives it to you, and the letters, the words say, hiding. I'm hiding because I think there's a traitor on the ship.
So you're not part of the dwarf. The dwarf doesn't know you're here?
And then she nods her head.
Why, in Goddess Lyra's name, are you playing flute if you want to stay hidden? Your name is literally called Silence. I don't think that's smart, Silence.
She points at her flute, and she points at her flute, and then she writes something on a piece of paper, gives it to you, and it says "magical flute, dispels magic."
Flute that dispels magic.
Lute, not flute. Like a guitar.
Flute. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Do you need help figuring the traitor out? Well, like the cruise here?
She communicates to you that she would like to know if you've seen anyone suspicious.
As a matter of fact, there is. Okay, I'm gonna open the door like that a little bit.
Yeah.
And then I scoot over and I pointed at the dwarf with the suspicious beard. Like, I was like, that one right there. That one right there.
Right.
That one has picked me as being suspicious. He's been monitoring us, doesn't do work, and his beard is like, it looks like a fake beard. He doesn't look like a dwarf. I told Silence that.
Silence nods her head and she listens, and she comes up with an idea that she communicates to you. She says that she'll play the dwarf a song, and we'll see if the dwarf knows how to dance. Do a dwarven jig, and if they don't, then they're not a true dwarf. She asks you if this is a good idea.
So this song will make them like dance. Is this like like a national anthem, something like that?
Yeah. It'll just be like a dwarven jig, a merry song. Okay.
You know what? Look, in the worst case scenario, if he were to try to run away, I can hold them in place. That way, you could like hype him up and do a little bit of interrogation.
Mm-hmm.
Smile.
Smile.
So yeah, I'm down with this plan. Do I inform the rest of the party? Should I do that or?
I think that the dwarf would overhear. You're trying to tell the rest of the party.
Okay.
Okay.
That's fine then.
So, Silence takes the lead and walks into the room with her lute in hand, and she begins a melodic strum. And the dwarves around her, their heads come up and they look around, and like a scene in Disney, they begin smiling, and she begins to strum a sort of jig, a bit of a jig sound. It's like an Irish jig, and the strangest thing happens, Glaber, that you see. You hear a voice come from her. You hear her start to sing. Yeah. And at the moment, you don't pay too much attention to it. But you do notice that she begins to sing. And as soon as she begins to sing, this dwarf over here begins to turn around and look directly at Silence and begins to panic. And jumps up and begins to run away.
I immediately use command halt on the. I look at it, guys. I look at this guy. Said halt, so he doesn't move. The
dwarf freezes in place.
The target doesn't move and took no action or bonus action. So yeah, he can't. I can't do anything.
Freezes in place. Eyes wide open. Yep. What would you like?
And then can I tell Normless to maybe like kind of like stop him or apprehend him while I'm doing this? Or can I? You know what? I'll tell Silence to reprimand him. Either both of you. Also, what the hell? How did you do the statement about it? The hell?
Alright, Silence comes over, and whilst playing her lute and singing, she ties the dwarf up. The dwarf is now tied up with a small piece of rope. It doesn't seem like it would actually hold the dwarf, but it's more of like a fear thing. It'd probably break free easily. Okay, this is good enough. Alright. And as you get closer, Glave, you are certain that this beard is completely fake. In fact, this dwarf does not look like the other dwarves. There's something strange about this dwarf.
I'm gonna do a Scooby-Dooby-Doo reveal and yank his beard off. I want to see what he looks like underneath.
As you try to yank the beard off, it seems to be stuck on tight. But you get a closer look at the dwarf, and the dwarf seems to be a dwarfette.
The fuck? They exist.
But the beard is definitely fake. And she says, "What are you doing? Get off my beard!" As if trying to keep up the act.
You can drop the act already out, like we caught you.
Caught me? Doing what? I've been cleaning!
While we were running.
I was running to clean somewhere else.
You can just drop it. Like, otherwise, I'll throw you off the boat.
She says, all right. To be honest, I just wanted to join the crew. But there's only male dwarves allowed, so I put on a beard. Her eyes dart around.
I look at Silence to see what she thinks of the whole thing, because she says it's a traitor, so...
Yeah. She looks at you, and then she shakes her head.
Is that it? Is that all the reason why you wear fake beard and pretend to be part of the crew?
The dwarf, she nods her head. She says, yep, 100%. You think this dwarf is lying.
Give me a sec. I am gonna grab a book from my backpack, book of comprehend language. I'm gonna show this to her, and it says, this book will let me to determine whether you are lying or not. So I will cast this on you, and I will ask again. So if I caught you lying, I will let my friend right here, and I point at Silence. Take care of you, and I'll let you know a secret. She's part of a mercenary, so if she deals with you, it'll be not in a pleasant way. I'm a priest. I'm the nice guy.
Good.
So I'll ask you one more time. I prefer getting the truth from you without using any sort of tools. What are you doing here?
The dwarf, after hearing such a violent threat, she gives up the act, and she pulls her beard off, and she says, okay, I'll tell you why I'm here, but you can't tell a certain someone. And she pulls the beard off, and let's rescale this. And her hands are still tied.
Cute.
And she says, I've been asked to spy on you, she says, looking down.
Kind of figured that out, yeah. By the captain, I presume?
She says, no, by Anders Solmore.
I need a quick reminder, and guys, who that is.
He's the guy who met you guys when you came back to Saltmarsh.
Is
Oh, is that
politician guy.
is that one of the counselor, right?
Yeah.
Shady one. Shady one.
Yeah. Okay. Oh,
He
really?
says he gave me good money, a lot of gold, 150, and then 150 once it's finished. He wanted me to gain as much info on this party. But it seems that my spy days are over. I'll have to run away.
Well, seeing as you're tied down, you can't run anywhere, right?
He says, no, it seems I can't, she says.
Well, unlucky for you. We have no use for a spy. And seeing as we're on a boat, and we can get away with murder here, we just throw you off the boat. Nobody will find your body, right? Smile?
She says, wait, I have information on Saltmarsh. I could tell you it if you let me live.
Give me a sec. I gotta run
Slight
this through
smile.
my boss, the leader of the crew.
Bossu.
Before I continue. Otherwise my head's gonna be on the chopping block, you know? So I gotta walk to Marissa, like shake her like crazy. It's like, yo, get the fuck up. Yo, I mean, get up, Marissa. Like, I got some really important information that you might be interested in, despite the hangover.
I was sleeping and hungover, right, and he just started shaking me. I throw up on his shoes first and foremost, and he just shook me, I believe. Actually, can I do I will do a roll to see if I throw up on his shoes or not. If that's okay.
Sure. A con roll or something.
Let's have a-
Normally you get always high roll compared to me.
I got a nat one. Thank
God.
I'm very good for these shingles, unfortunately.
Yo, the hangover buff or debuff.
Alrighty. And then after throwing up, my head clears a bit, and I will groggily follow him as he beckons me, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Grab your hand, whatever you want to do. All the way to this female dwarf, female spy. And I fill in all the stuff that's been happening in the past 5 minutes. And I say, don't mind silence, she's just there now. So yeah, what should we do?
She says, you want to know about Anders, don't you? The dwarf, she says.
I don't think Varessa knows his first name, right? She only knows his son.
She'll say Solomon.
He's Anders.
She says,
Okay,
Anders Solomon.
Oh, yeah, but that piece of... Yeah, Varessa says, yes, please. And said, yes, I would like to know more about that scum.
Yep. She says, well, he didn't give me much information when I was working with him, but I was able to glimpse a few pieces as I was nearby. It's very strange that he suddenly rose to popularity and power very quickly for someone so young. He's part of the Seers group, you see, as you already know. And this group is very shady group. They're the oldest group in one of the oldest political groups in Saltmarsh, but they're also the least known. They have a very closed recruitment process, as they call it, to join them. But Salmore in particular, he's been very, very interested in your group in particular. For some reason, ever since you came here, he's had eyes on you, spies on you. Perhaps you haven't even noticed them. Perhaps there have even been merchants coming by, or friendly beggars, or what have you. But he's been watching you. I think he's scared of you. Perhaps something to do with interrupting his plan to become the mayor. I'm not sure, but he's a very underhanded man, and he'll do anything to get what he wants. Even violence, he says.
Okay, Varessa will thank her for the information, and then we will ask if she knows anything about any of the shady dealings in particular. Like any specific instances?
Yep. She says only the biggest piece of information I've been able to get is the Seers are linked with another group. Somehow, whether good or bad, they seem to be linked with the Sahagin. I don't know how, but one time I've been getting, I was able to get a piece of information, overhearing them talking with one of these folk. And I'm not sure if that'll bring any good to this town.
The rest will just mention she's encountered one before, but he was a little rat coward who ran away. She doesn't trust him at all, the Sahagin. And that she, because Veressa has an ally in the lizard man and the sea elves, she'll mention that. So the Sahagins are technically her enemy.
Yep.
So she'll thank.
She says, "Oh, the sea elves and the lizard folk. Oh yes, your party was the party that went over to investigate them, right? Their lair."
Yep, that's us.
She says, "Yes, Salmor. His plans are actually to wipe out the lizard folk. That is why he sent you there," he says. But I thought you already knew that.
He wasn't the one who sent us there, but we did find out.
And then she says, oh, I see. He's more underhanded than I thought.
I say we only replaced the leadership at the lizard place. They have the new leadership there now.
Also, Tori's hopping on soon. Just double check.
Oh, nice.
Yep. So Veressa just says that she replaced the old leadership was untrustworthy of the lizard people, so she dealt with them, and the new leadership is her ally. So
the Dwarven spy says, "That's all the information I can give you guys. Surely that's worth my life. You see, us dwarves can't swim too well."
Veressa will just look confused because she doesn't. There's your life. And looks confused because she doesn't know she got thrown.
she looks over at Glauve.
I was looking at Glauve and say, "You threatened her?" Huh? Because she didn't.
I'm a man of God. I was not serious about the threat. I want to see if she's gonna tell the truth or not. And I just pointed at the book and I says, "This book doesn't even do what I just said anyway."
She says, "Oh, really? Damn."
Veressa just a shameless priest.
Hey, man.
as Glave, as you say that you weren't really serious about killing her, Silence removes the dagger pressed on the back of the Dwarven spy's neck, and she says, "Oh, okay." She seems to not understanding that you were kidding about killing her.
Okay, calm down, Silence. Please, if she dies, it'll be on my conscience for the rest of my life. Please.
I guess Veressa will ask this spy then if she would like to work for Veressa instead. She'll offer to recruit her because she gave them some good information.
She says, "I'm not sure I could even work in Saltmarsh anymore. Once I'm found out to have betrayed Solomon, I think he'll stop at nothing to kill me."
Well, if you stay with, considering he wants to deal with us, your safest place is probably with us. Then we can fight him together. Or you can run away if you want. Choice is yours.
She says, "What sort of work would I do for you? I'm not a merchant."
And Russell asks if she's got any, how her fighting skills. She'll ask.
She says, "My skills are in regards to fighting, running away. Information gathering is what I excel at. I'm not much of a fighter.
Okay. Well, that's a Hagen thing. Oh, I can't remember that. Bell ends. Never mind. Varessa just says it's probably best to stay on the ship then.
Yep.
That's where we are going to be engaged in a lot of fighting, and if she can't go back to gather information, then there's probably not a lot of work with the party for her then.
Yeah.
And she will give her.
She
give her.
She pulls out a
gold.
flask from her back pocket, and opens the flask and pours it on her hand. The flask has some brownish liquid, like molasses type liquid, and she grabs it and she rubs it on her face, and reapplies the beard to her face.
Alright, so Varessa will tell Glauve to pay her what he agreed for the information. She assumes he bribed. Or threatened? Oh, it was threatened, wasn't it?
I owe her nothing. She gave that information willingly.
Silence
But I would
makes a sound, trying to get your attention, Versa. He waves over.
Varessa says, "Yes, sister.
She,
Yes, sister moon."
She points down to the front of the ship, and she points to the door, and she makes with her hand, she does an opening kind of gesture with her hands. She seems to tell you that there's something behind that door that the party needs.
I guess Varessa will nod and gesture for Silence to follow her, and they'll go to the door and open it up.
The door. And as Silence goes into the door, she pulls something from underneath one of the kegs. It is a wooden chest, a slim wooden, like a footlocker, not a very large chest. And she pulls it from underneath one of the kegs, and she opens it up. And she communicates to you that these are supplies that she brought in the worst case scenario, or if things were to go south on the ship. So as you open the chest, it has... What does it have? It has stuff in it. Yeah, it has... So these items she brought for when the party went onto the ship. There are 2 light crossbows, 20 bolts, 5 50 coils of rope, grappling hooks, torches, healer's kits, and like a various amount of other things. She communicates to you that this stuff is for when you guys will be looting the ship. It might be useful.
I guess you'll call the rest of the party to grab the stuff as well, right? Because they'll each have, like, basically it's like what you said, 1 grappling hook each and 1 rope each, and then some bows and stuff. I don't know if the bows are any better than the ones Rufus and Worry have or not.
So wait, did you say there's crossbow inside the chest and a hook?
So you guys can look.
Yep,
this is everything.
2 light crossbow with 20 bolts, 5 50 feet coils of rope, grappling hooks, torches, healer kits, 6 valve antitoxin, poison. Oh no, only 2 sacks for carrying treasure.
Varessa will just take 1 of the grappling hooks because she already has like a lot of rope from the other ship, so she doesn't really need it. So she'll just grab the grappling hook only for now. And she'll leave the rest of the stuff for the other people to use. I don't think she... Yeah. Actually, she'll probably grab one of the vials of antitox, I guess. Probably a good idea.
6 valve antitoxin, 2 potion healing. Let's see. Before I head off to Varessa's direction, she's like signaling me to go there for some reason. I told the dwarf. I asked the dwarf, "What's your name?"
She says Olga.
I said, "Well, Olga, sorry for frightening you, but it is what it is. I can't really risk my party life members, like that. But once we off the shore, I'll treat you to a drink or two. I'm assuming you are into that." The dwarf.
She says, "Yes, that would be nice." You said,
No worries.
"If I live."
I'll see you around. I'll see you around, Olga, and then I'll start walking to the thingo and see what the ruckus is about here.
Yep.
And I would grab one light crossbow, because I kind of need to support people with 20 bolts, and healer's kit. Do I need healer's kit? No, I think I'll give that to everyone.
Alright, so at the moment it's pretty much like maybe 11 p.m. and it's around the time where the party goes to sleep, basically. So this all happened before you guys were going to bed. Probably why Veressa was already sleeping. And Rufus and Tori are already asleep on their own respective beds.
Light crossbow.
And I would assume that no more is as well asleep.
Light crossbow +1.
Okay, so did other people grab the other stuff then, or should Veressa just grab all of the rest of the stuff?
Is there anything else that the rest of the party wants from the chest?
I think I'm gonna grab one crossbow, one grappling hooks, and 2 antitoxin. Grab those 2. Unless someone else wants it. So bolt, please.
You probably want to grab some rope to go with your grappling hook, I think, right?
Rope. Think so, yeah. Give me a sec.
Yeah. At least one lot of rope. That grappling hook's just the hook. You gotta tie the rope to it. Judging by the weight.
Okay, Dingo, I need one rope, so I'll take a rope, then grappling hook, 50 feet, yeah, I'll add that. Grappling, and then 2 anti-poison grappling.
Okay, Veressa will just grab the rest for now, then if anybody wants any of it, she'll pass it along to them, I guess.
Anti-toxin.
Alright, you grab one antitoxin, so I'll just grab the other 5 then.
I'll grab 2 just in case.
Okay, I'll grab 4 of them, I'll grab 2 healers kit.
I'll put that in my backpack, yep.
Okay. So after all the loot is divvied up, how does the party... Does the party want to do anything else before they go to sleep?
No, Veressa's still hungover, right? So she will...
Silence will just hang around in this room. She'll just sit on one of the kegs.
Actually, Veressa will probably stay up a bit longer because she's a bit hungover. So she will... She'll just wait in here with, for now. Instead of going to the bed. Just to talk. Well, just to ask her some things, and then she'll meditate in here instead of sleeping. Because I think she was sleeping before, but she doesn't normally sleep, so...
Yep. Oh, good.
But just meditate there with...
I'm guessing, Glave, you'll just turn in for the night. One of these hammocks. They look very, very uncomfortable. They're probably fine for someone of small stature, though. Okay. So the party begins to wind down for the night, and a few hours passes, and at the moment, the only ones who are awake are No More, Silence, and Varessa. Everyone else is dozing off. And No More, you hear the sounds of pitter-patter on the top deck. Like things scurrying around. It sounds like it. Does not sound like the pitter-patter of dwarves. Dwarves have very heavy steps. So you find it kind of weird. Perhaps they have dogs or something?
Thinking to myself, they might have big rats. I decided, oh, friends, food. And kind of sneak my way to the area where the sound's coming from.
Okay. So it's coming from on the top deck, so I'm guessing you just go all the way up there. Try and investigate. Alright, so at the moment it is the dead of night. But there's normally at least the captain and someone else at the top of the top deck just to watch over and make sure that the ship is doing alright. But I think I can just drag you over to the top deck. I think this will be fine. Can you see? No, can't see, can you?
No.
I need to make you have vision. Okay. What about now?
Holy.
Can you see?
I see.
I see. Okay, awesome. So as you go to the top deck, it seems that the captain and the dwarf aiding him has been slain. They've been killed by little sea creatures. Strange little sea creatures. Yeah, they seem to be poking their tridents into the captain's body. These might be the creatures that were making the sounds that you were hearing. What would you like to do?
Good riddance, I say. I always wanted to be the captain around here. I think to myself for one quick moment, judging by the dead bodies, supposedly the corpse, am I able to do a quick investigation check? Oh wait, no, but it's the dead of night, isn't it? So
no, you can still do checks. Yeah, there should be. Yeah, you can see. It's bright enough to see on the top.
Okay, cool.
Wait, can anyone else see what No More sees? Out of curiosity.
Nope.
I can't see normal. I refreshed my screen, so still showing the bottom boat.
Okay, so this should fix it. Maybe.
Nope.
No, only I can.
Oh, okay.
Can I start doing like
this? Yep. Go on.
Do you know?
Can I start doing like the pss, 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 pss?
Yeah.
To see if they react.
To the sounds.
But I like. Yeah. But I like to like stay towards the edge here, so in case anything happens, I can just roll back down.
Yep. Yeah. You can do that. You make that sound towards them, and they seem to make they don't take any notice of the sounds that you make towards them. They're too busy. they're not really sure what they're doing. They seem to be looting their corpses at the moment.
What? Are they like... Is there anything on the floor around me that's like, let's just say, that's not attached to anything that I can just grab and throw in that vicinity? Like, I don't need to hit them, I just need to chuck it over there to grab their attention.
Yeah. There's an anchor, there's some coils of rope, and there are also some boots as well.
Yeah, it disappeared again for me, by the way.
Yeah, I'm just trying to fix it. Do I really have to do this? No, I don't. So yeah, that's what you see around you.
Excellent. Can I grab the pair of boots or whatever and just chuck one at the captain's corpse?
Yep. So you chuck a pair of boots at the captain's corpse, and yeah, after you do that, the creatures seem to you seem to get their attention now. So after you do that, they turn towards you, they look towards you, and they seem to make some noises in a strange language that you don't understand. They seem to talk to each other, and they come towards you. They seem to want to fight and attack you.
I go, wait. Who are you?
Yeah.
What are you?
They make more noises in this language that you don't understand, and it seems that you have no idea what they're saying, basically.
Oh, excellent. Alright, I'm gonna make my way down slowly, smile.
Yep, and they just come after you, and then you just go down to the lower decks.
Yep. Now I'd like to alert everyone.
Okay. So this is an easy way to do this.
Excellent.
Be down here.
I like to yell.
Yep.
Fish are food, not friends.
Okay. So I'm guessing this wakes everyone up.
Yes.
Yep. So everyone's woken up, and now you guys are gonna have to roll initiative for the creatures coming down to attack you.
Oh wait, do we get advantage if they have to come down?
No.
No?
No
Okay.
advantage. No.
Okay. Nice. Okay. Where's the initiative chart?
Are you linked to this? No, you're not. Okay. Let's do this. Oh wait, but then I can't add you to it. Okay.
Oh, I can add myself, right? Oh, I can.
Yep. Control.
How do I get rid of my frog?
I can get rid of it.
It's not a combat, does he? Thank you.
No.
Oh yeah, I did it. It did the same for me. I did my pet. Because technically, you put as a one unit.
Yep.
Oh.
Isn't your pet like technically?
Yeah, he just for sake. They put it so he goes straight after me or before me, basically.
Okay.
In the turn order, like we're basically counted as one turn.
Yep.
If he does anything.
Initiative.
I thought so. Thought it was control you. So I'll add Rufus. I think everyone's added.
I don't see my character. Am I in?
You got just add yourself.
Okay,
Oh,
I'll add
Rufus
you
I'll add
in.
myself.
I can add you.
16.
Yeah, I added
Yes,
you.
please.
Oh
Yes,
shit.
Yeah, you can do
Two
control
of
you.
me.
Yeah, Rufus is 16 for initiative if you can add it for him.
Yep.
I rolled for the Rufus for now till he gets here.
These guys come down here. Okay. 16.
You got 14. Is it
Dude, I
most-
got for once marks I got 5. I got really low. I got that 1, dude.
Yeah.
That 1 plus 4.
Oh, here he is. Recently engaged, eh?
Okay.
Wait, did Tori read the thingo?
Oh yeah. I talked to him about it. He knows the gist of what happened.
Yep.
About him getting married, smile.
Yeah, that which was, kind of BS because I would definitely say no to that.
Marcus rolled for you and you said no, and then he offered you the greatest scimitar in all of the land. And you went,
True, he did offer you a very insane scimitar. So
yeah. And you said yes to that. You didn't actually say yes because you went there. What was it? There's a priest right here, so let's get married right now, and then the offer. There's a counter offer for the best scimitar in all the lands or whatever.
Right.
So next time you see him, he may have a legendary scimitar for you. But
Better, bro. I just married the guy.
you haven't married him yet. He only agreed to if he gets you a legendary scimitar. Oh, well, a better scimitar than you currently have anyway. Sure.
Okay, haven't played this one in a while. Okay, so I think everyone is done. So who goes first in combat? Alright, no more. You go first in combat. So 4 creatures come down. You basically know these creatures as Sahagins. Boris has told you about these creatures, so you recognize them. They come
They
down.
saw one before, didn't they? He ran
Yeah,
away
yeah.
like a little rat, but
Yeah. So they've come down. And it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Oh, excellent. Hang on. They have to approach us, don't they? Oh, excellent. That means that how far is the range? That means we have. Oh, I can do a reaction, right? On each time they move. Great.
Yep.
Oh, fantastic. I don't even have to shift. Anyways, I like to just... Oh, I guess I start whispering to myself a little bit. My hands start to shake. What's it called? I grab my rapier, and as that happens, I lose. Oh, I lose a little bit of myself, Smile. I have to roll a 1d4. Where is this? 1d4. It is 1d4. Bit of a custom roll. Oh, excellent. 2. Alright. Excellent. Great. I'm within 5 feet. Excellent. Alright, and as that's happening, my rapier starts to conduct electricity. Smile.
Alright.
Excellent. I think that's a... Is that a whole turn or is that a bonus action? I'm pretty sure it's a... I don't know exactly how this one works yet. Oh, it's a bonus action. Okay. Nice. Yep. And then I just like to do roll for a hit DC on one of the creatures.
Okay, which one?
Pink. This one.
Yep. Go ahead. Do your rolls to hit.
Roll to hit. Ooh, 16.
16. That hits. That hits.
Excellent. Time for some damage, Smile. Okay. And then I need to roll a 1d4. Alright, so I do 6 piercing damage plus 1 lightning damage.
Alright. $29 damage total, right?
No,
29.
No, it was 16 to hit, right? And
oh,
then
okay.
It was 6 damage, right?
Yep.
6 piercing plus
Yep.
1 lightning.
Oh, okay. Oh, good. Ah, 7, yep. Cool. Okay, 7 damage done. Easy. Alright. The Sahagin jitters as your rapier is like conducting electricity, right? It has like lightning over it or something?
Yes.
Yeah. It
Basically.
jitters a bit back. Smells a bit like cooked fish. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Anything else I like to do? I look at my little scrumptious frog. I tell him, we're eating good tonight.
the Sahagin look at each other horrified. Okay. So now one of the Sahagins does an attack. It's the bottom left one. He doesn't want to be eaten. He runs up to you no more. And he does a bite attack.
Wait, which one runs up to me?
The left one, the bottom left one runs up to you. Does a multi-attack. And let me roll. I'll just roll both of them. Okay. He does a bite and a claw attack. And he gets 17 and 16 to hit.
Nope, does not hit.
Does not hit, so he misses both of them. And he does a scream at you. Feral cry. Angry that he missed. And now it is Rufus's turn.
Alright, Rufus will do his signature opener and will throw a dagger.
Right.
Do that. Oh, boys. I don't think that hits. I see plus. Does a 15 hit?
15 hits.
Okay. And damage is. Let's have a look. One second. Okay, there we go. The damage is 8. 8 piercing damage.
Oh, right. Which one took the dagger?
Closest one. That one there.
Easy.
And then I can't move
Yes,
him,
sir.
but he will move closer to stand next to Tori. Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Easy peasy. You should be able to move him now. Okay, awesome. Good stuff. Yeah.
Now end his turn.
Alright. This Sahagin looks at you normal. Then he looks at the little dwarf next to him. And he does a multi-attack against the dwarf. There's a bite and a claw attack. He wants to kill. And he misses. Both attacks. He does not kill anything. Lave, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
I would like to use Guiding Bolt against the nearest thingo, which is this one here, Targan, near the dwarf. I would roll to hit. I got a 6. Is that a miss?
That is a miss. The dwarf looks at you, and he looks down like he's gonna die. My beard. They're hopeless.
I think that counts as an action. Right? Cantrip also counts as action, so yeah. I was like, give me a sec. I would say, whoops. I have no expectation, and I'm disappointed. And I just end my turn.
Alright.
Oh wait, no. I will equip my stuff, like as in preparing to use my physical attack next turn. There you go.
Awesome. Yep. Good stuff. Olga just plays on her turn, so she just exits combat. And Veressa, it is your turn.
Alright, since I'm technically behind a shut door, I believe it takes an action to open said door, right?
Yes.
That Veressa will open the door and then kind of figure out what the hell is going on and be like, huh?
Yeah.
And then she will say, she'll say cowardly Sahagans at them because she doesn't really like them anymore, especially after old mate ditched her, and she'll end her turn.
Okay.
The little dragon doesn't want to leave her side, so he will ready an action. So he will ready I believe it's, but he'll ready a bite attack.
Yeah.
And basically, that's all he'll do. And
okay. So the dwarf at the bottom left on this hammock does a bit of a spring action on his hammock and jumps from his hammock all the way in front of this Sahagan. And the Sahagan is basically 2 dwarfs higher than the dwarf. And he says, "I'll cut you down like a tree." And he does a battle axe attack on the Sahagan's legs. He does a multi-attack. And one of them hits, and the one that hits is a critical. So it's basically like he has 2 multi-attacks. And he does... Okay. He does this much slashing damage to the legs of the beast. 12 damage. And he says, "Get off me ship," or "Get off our ship." And he looks over to his other dwarven friend and he says, "Come on, put your back in it."
Back in it.
Okay, and now it is Silence's turn. And Silence assesses the situation, just like Versa walks out. But Versa has opened the door for her, so she walks out and brings out her lute and begins to play a song. Plays a song, and I gotta look at how these abilities are. Okay. She uses... What ability can she use? Ooh, heroism. What the hell's that? Okay, so she touches you, Glave, because you're the closest. Actually, no, she walks up to you no more. She touches you. And she uses heroism on you. So you're immune to being frightened and you gain temporary hit points. Okay. You go to the spellcasting ability. So you gain... so you gain 3 hit points. Temporary hit points.
Excellent.
Yep. And then she ends her turn. And now it's the other guy's turn. And he does 2 attacks against you, Tori. One at the top right. A bite and a claw attack. And he gets a 19 for one, and I think that's the only one that hits. Well, a 22 actually. And he does... four damage. That's 4 damage. 4 piercing damage to you. With his claws. And now it's the other dwarf's turn. And he does the same attack as his friend with his battle axe. And hits one onto the Sahagin closest to him. And does 4 damage. And now it is your turn, Tori. What would you like to do?
My turn? Damn. Okay, I'm gonna sneak attack.
Yep.
This one right here. This one right here.
Sahagin.
So I'm gonna roll to hit. Should I? Yeah, roll to hit. That's 21 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
Okay, nice. I will roll for damage. That's 9. I'm gonna do another hit on it, so I'm gonna roll for that one. That's 24 to hit. That's gonna hit. Roll for damage. And I'm also gonna be adding. Oh yeah, the damage. Okay, that's a lot of damage. How much is that? Give me a second. It is. Wait, did I? That is damage. Yes, that is damage. So 9 plus 18, so 28 damage in total.
28 damage to that guy.
Yep.
Yeah, he just dies.
Okay, nice.
Anyway, you want to kill him?
I would like to lob his head off and make sure that his head rolls straight to this guy right here.
That happens.
That's how rolling head works. I think that's my chance, bro.
Yeah, but you know you can control how
your
it
skill.
goes when you like.
Yeah, he has the skill to do it.
I just got the skill, bro. Like 28, bro.
Damn. Okay, I see. I see how it is.
I'm just really good with my scimitar, you know.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
You lob
I'm
his
an
head off,
expert, bro.
and he rolls down. And
Not bad,
the
not
other
bad.
Sahagin is horrified, mortified. He turns around, he looks at you, Tori. With his fish eyes. He makes
Bro
a sound,
only did 8
you have
damage,
no
bro.
idea.
I killed him.
Okay. That's the end of your turn?
Please, please.
Yeah. So another Sahagin goes. The one at the top left, and he tries to get revenge on the dwarf and attacked him. And he hits him once with a bite attack. Oops. Okay, I guess I'll just add a 1 like normal. So it's 2. There's 2 damage to the dwarf, and no more. It is now your turn.
Oh, excellent, excellent. Contemplating whether I should have done a reaction, but that's okay. I look at this fish here, and I go, yummy. It's a bit cold in here, ain't it? Or in it. Sorry, I turned British for a second. I like to use frostbite.
Okay.
So Constitution saving throw augurs, they need to roll higher than a 12.
Okay, so is that all the Sahagin?
Huh?
Or one of them?
You should just think this only affects one. Yeah, for one creature that you can see within range. Yeah, this one. Oh,
Okay.
he survives.
17. He's got ice in his veins. Doesn't look
excellent. Can I walk up to it?
Yeah, you can walk up to it.
Excellent.
Looks down on you.
Excellent. And then
Stinks
I
of
look
fish.
down at my frog. Look down at my frog.
He grips his
Let's get a
trident
closer look at this.
and drips down. Spit drips down from his mouth onto the ground. He wants to eat your frog. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Don't worry, Cribble. This one will taste nice after this.
The dwarf looks at you and says, "You're not gonna eat him, are you?"
I don't waste food around here.
Okay.
That's the end.
Oh, good. So the other Sahagin makes an attack against the dwarf. But, oh, no, he hits. He just hits. Okay, I need to not do that. He does 5 damage. And it's Rufus's turn now.
Okay, Rufus will move here, and then he will do a short sword attack. See how he will. I think he has a short sword, doesn't he?
Yep.
Okay. 12 plus 5, 17. Does that hit?
That's a hit. 17's a hit.
Alright, and that is a 1d6. So 4 plus 3, so that's 7 damage. Plus the, what do you call it, the sneak attack is 2d6. Roll 3. Okay, so that's 13 slashing, I believe.
13 slashing damage. Nice.
Yeah, all of. And he will end his turn.
Alright. It's revenge time for the Sahagin. He goes for attack against Quibble. No more. Tries to attack Quibble. And he misses both attacks.
Oh.
He tries to grab a Quibble with his teeth and then with his claws. And he's on the ground and he misses. Quibble hops away. Misses both attacks. And Lave, it is now your turn.
Hey, second time's the charm, you know?
Second
Oh,
time's
like-
the charm.
What's the health for the Sahagin near normal? Like this one right here.
That one, it's
Is it
lower health.
low health? Low health looking? Okay.
So yeah, it
That's
looks weak. Looks weaker.
How about this one here? I might get this one. This one looks healthy.
Yeah, they look healthy, the ones on the left. More.
Okay, I would use Guiding Bolt twice.
Guiding
Second
bolt
one.
door. Okay, awesome.
Let me just roll to hit. That is a 20. Is that a hit?
20. That's a hit. That's a hit.
I roll for 13 damage.
13 damage. Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, that guiding bolt did a number. It blew the arm off of one of the Sahagin. Now there's no arm left. And green guts go on the ground. Bluish green guts go on the ground.
Yeah, I said if you guys wanna go away, get away now. Now end turn.
Okay. Larissa, it is your turn.
If the rest will walk through the door now, you get a good look, and this one's on its last legs, right? You said?
Yeah.
So she see that one looked taken care of, so she'll look at this one. Can she do a Arcana check to see anything about weakness to magic in particular?
Okay.
19 Arcana check.
So It has no weakness to magic. The Sahagin. No weaknesses to magic.
So no weakness into a particular kind? Something like that? Or is that not under the purview?
Yeah, no weaknesses. Oh, actually, yeah, to fire. Fire. Weak to fire.
Okay, weak to fire. Okay.
Yep.
So she will, surveying the fact that she can't really use a lot of her strongest as AoE, she will just stick to Old Faithful and do a 23 to hit with Firebolt.
Okay, that's a hit.
And she gets a 10 fire damage to that one just there.
Okay, that Sahagin is burnt to a crisp. Completely obliterated.
Okay. And she'll say, I see why that other little rat Sahagin ran away. Weaklings. She'll end her turn.
Okay. And with that, there's a surge of confidence through one of the dwarves. Sees that 2 have fallen. And he goes for a double attack against the Sahagin next to his ally over here. 1 hits, and he does this much damage. Okay. Yep, he does 3 damage. That's not a lot of damage at all, actually. Okay, 3 damage. He must have missed. Okay, and as he finishes his attack, the sound of more Sahagin come down from upstairs, and they flood in and jump downstairs. And okay, so they come in from the back of the ship, and Tori, you are able to do an opportunity attack against the 2 that come down.
Ooh, nice. Very
and
nice.
so is the dwarf. The dwarf does an
So
opportunity attack.
do I just roll for the hit?
Just a regular hit. Just a roll to hit and the damage as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
Okay. I'm just gonna use the one with the higher modifier.
Mhm.
Also got a nat 1. Fuck me.
That one.
Bruh, that sucks.
Nat 1 plus 9 plus 8. I mean, that's crazy, man. Why do I get a nat 1 on an opportunity attack? That's so crazy.
Does that mean the Sahagin gets to attack him instead?
yeah, basically. He's able to hit him. No. It just means you just missed. You were caught off guard. Didn't think more would come down. And it is now Silencer's turn. And she walks up and she does... what she do? She does sleep. She casts sleep. Okay. So she plays her lute and she casts sleep onto the creatures. The enemy Sahagin. Okay, this is a fun spell actually. Okay. And this Sahagin right here falls asleep. He falls asleep. And now it is one of the dwarf's turns. And he misses both of his attacks. Okay, so now it's Tori's turn. What would you like to do?
That's 55 feet. That's good. I will sneak attack on this guy right here and roll to hit. Well, that's great. 12. That's not going to hit, is it?
12. That hits.
That hits? Okay, I'm just gonna roll for my other one because I'm gonna be doing a double attack. That's what this one's 15,
good.
that's gonna hit. Okay, now I'm gonna roll for my attack. I'm gonna use Savage Attacker because I want to reroll for damage. Nice. Do the damage for this one. The damage. Okay, so total of. Give me a second. 4 plus 8 plus 9. 21 damage.
21 damage, okay.
Yes, sir.
Against this guy over here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Alright. His mouth is wide open, he's shocked. You spilled his guts on the ground. He looks down and he looks up. He's like, I just got here. And the other Sahagin is asleep, so honk. Unless there was something else you wanted to do, Tori, it's no more turn.
I think I'll move a bit closer. No? There we go. Oops. I'll move a bit closer here.
Okay.
I'll disengage and move here. There we go.
Good stuff. Alright, no more. What would you like to do?
Oh,
His frog
excellent.
attacked your frog.
Hey, this fish man. Wait, but wait, when it went to strike my frog, did it put all 4 of its limbs on the floor? Smile. Is it?
Yeah. If your frog is your
excellent.
frog on your shoulder or is it on the ground?
Well, it was just beside me. But
It might have tried to bite it on your shoulder and it jumped on the ground and then tried to claw it on the ground. So yeah, its 4
excellent.
limbs are on the ground.
excellent. I start mumbling some words to myself. I kneel down, or basically to eye level as this other frog smile,
Yep.
and then I whisper, "Oh, you naughty one." Yeah. Let me give you a gift. I like to use hex on him.
Okay. Yep. Use now
Nice.
hex.
It's casted. Excellent. Right. Now it's time to roll for the rapier attack. I say, look at this stick. You know what I could do with it.
He looks up, shakes his head.
Maybe a lot, maybe nothing. We'll find out. Rolling to hit. RIP. It's a 12.
12 hits.
12 hits. Excellent. Now. Oh, good fun. Oh, I love this. Oh man, sorry. I gotta roll for damage. Hang on. I gotta roll like 3 times. Excellent. And what's this one? This is a 1d6 as well. Roll. Oh, excellent. I do 13 damage. So,
13 damage.
Yep.
Okay. So that guy just dies.
Oh,
He's dead. Falls to the ground. Stick the rapier through his head, and he just falls to the ground.
not through the head, just through the heart.
Okay,
But
through the
am I
heart, and then
able
he
to
falls to the ground.
use a bonus action smile.
Yeah, sure. What would you like to do?
I like to whisper. Oh, actually, no. I like just to tell him. I'm not done with you yet.
You gotta eat it.
Come back. I start touching my thing.
Cut it up and eat it.
Okay, hang on. I gotta quickly have a squiz of this one.
The hex just jumps to another guy.
Yep. Excellent. Okay. I like to start twitching my fingers, and as my fingers start to twitch, I'd like it, Smile, to attack one of its friends.
Okay. So you control the dead Sahagin.
Yes, I sure do.
The condition of that is you kill it when it's hexed, I'm guessing.
Nope. When a creature you can see within 30 feet drops to 0 HP, you can use your action to have the creature make one weapon attack against a target of your choice within range.
I see. So it's just one attack.
Oh, okay. Wait, nothing's in range, right? It's only melee.
You can use this guy, right? You saw this guy drop, and then try and kill that.
Oh, this one?
Yeah, you can use this guy.
Alright. Yeah, sure thing.
Does that take an action to do it, though? Was it bonus action?
I'm gonna... It's a reaction.
It's a reaction.
It's probably too late for the other one then, because it's already dropped dead quite a while ago.
Yeah. We can make him attack, but next time just maybe prepare it as a reaction for like before combat.
I think this one's instantaneous.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how it's gonna work considering the turn order. Because like if it's immediately my turn after, I don't know, I think like 5 people.
If you prepare it as a reaction and you let me know, like, oh yeah, when that guy dies, I just want him to attack. And then when he dies, you can just do whatever you want at that point.
Oh, sure thing. Okay.
Make it easy. But yeah, what would you like this guy to do? Just to attack? Attack his friend?
Yeah, that one.
Okay. So, we'll do an attack, a bite, and a claw attack. And he hits one. 4 plus 1.
It's close to death anyway.
And he does 2 damage.
4 damage. 2 damage.
4 damage.
Wait, does Hex work considering... No, it wouldn't, right? Unless it's only me that hits it. I don't know how this is gonna work.
I don't think it procs because you're not the... Because he's just something else, right?
Yeah. Okay, that's alright. The balance is fine. But yeah, 2 damage, powers. And that's it.
Okay, let's go. Alright, upon seeing this, the Sahagins, their eyes begin to turn red, blood red, and veins begin to pop from their body, from their arms, and they begin to go into a blood frenzy. Rufus, it's your turn.
Okay, Rufus will... Okay, so these two are the ones alive up here, right?
No, there's
3. Yep, 3.
Oh.
This one's
also, before it becomes Rufus's turn, you hear one of them cry out.
I'm pretty sure this one took 23 points of damage.
He will try and hit that one with... Here we go. There's a 9 plus 5, so there's 14 hit.
That's a hit. 14 to hit.
Alright. He will do 3, 4, 3, so that's 10. 10 plus 3, so just 13 piercing damage, sorry. 13 piercing damage.
So he just dies. He dies. Completely killed. Alright. Naisu. He ends his turn. Okay, so Glauve, it is your turn now.
Let's see.
And
so there's like one left, right?
As your turn starts, you hear a rumbling from the top of the ship.
A rumbling?
Yeah, what would you like to do?
Okay, just double check. So this is the last one left, right? This one right here?
These two. One of them's asleep.
Okay. Where is the stairs to the to the cabin?
These are the stairs.
Right here?
Yeah.
Rumbling. What kind of rumbling, like, can I ascertain? Like, is it like some sort of rumbling as
like
in
footsteps and like
someone
a bunch
just
of
walking the wall? Or?
Yeah. It's like a bunch of footsteps basically. And like heavy footsteps as well.
Ooh. I don't think it's safe for me to check it, so we should clear the thing off first, the enemy in front of us first before we do anything. That's what I decided. So I will use another guiding bolt on the last enemy, so shut the second hand. I roll a 12. Is that a hit?
That's a hit.
Beautiful. Let's roll for damage then. 15.
15 damage.
Yes.
Okay, good stuff. You do 15 damage to the Sahagin. Okay. Is there anything you'd like to say when you hit him?
Your carnage ends here.
Alright. It screams back at you.
I don't know what's the action where you like hit the bottom of the ground with your cane.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that's called, but I do.
You just slam it on the ground, on the bottom of it.
He's doing it. You cannot pass.
You shall not pass.
You shall not pass thing. Yeah. You're right.
And as as you slam your staff to the bottom of the ground, there is a massive crack on the top from the deck, and the deck completely collapses.
Oh.
And a group of 5 Sahagin and a fat Sahagin fall down onto the ground.
Reinforcement!
And they scream at you. They're in blood frenzy at the moment. And now it is your turn, Veressa. What would you like to do?
Yo, am I cooked, guys?
Well, this has turned into...
Veressa, you begin to hear rumbling above you as well.
Wait.
Oh shit!
Here?
Yes.
Okay, Veressa will move to the side for now. Yes, so she's not directly under it, and she'll warn them to get out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
And then she'll look over here and see Big Boy, and she'll go. She will cast Chromatic Orb.
Alrighty.
Because she can't really cast any of her other ones because she will hit everybody, so...
Yep.
Chromatic Orb seems like the one to do.
Silence is the same.
Okay, I'll do a nice little roll. What do we get there? There's a 20 hit.
A 20 hits, yep.
Okay, that's nice. 20 hits, and then... What is it again? What she'll do is she'll use some of her nice sorcery points for once, and she'll twin the spell. So it'll fire basically a second one will fire and follow the first one.
Awesome,
I believe how it works is she'll fire a second orb.
Mm-hmm.
But it's 4d8, and she'll do fire because she remembers. So let's do that. 6, 8, 6, and 7. So she got 2 6s there, so that means she does 27 fire damage to begin with.
Okay.
This guy.
Mm-hmm.
And because she got the doubler, she will get a bounce. And because it's a second level, she gets 2 bounces.
Mm-hmm.
I believe... Do I have to roll for the hit on the bounce? No, let me have a look. Okay, so I can make her attack roll, so it'll bounce to that one and that one next to it. So I'll do some more attack rolls to hit them first.
Did you already calculate the weakness, by the way? Was it weak to fire? Okay, I'll do it. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, so it was like 27 fire to the first guy, and then does a 17 hit?
Mm-hmm. 17 hits.
Okay, then the other one will hit as well. And then, so this is for the second one on the first guy.
Mm-hmm.
I was just rolling the hits for the other one, so okay, maybe I'll just do it on here because it'll take too long. We're just hand rolling everything when I only have one of it. Give me a second. Let's do that. That is 19 fire damage again to the big guy.
Big guy, okay.
So all up he took 46 fire damage, the big one. That's not any of the weaknesses included.
Yeah. Okay, so the big guy just dies. Completely burnt to crisp.
For the two bounces, I'll just do it quickly.
Falls down, dies.
She got 23 fire on this one, and then 16 fire on that one.
And that one's still alive.
And as a bonus action, she will cast... This is preparation-wise. She will cast Dragon's Breath onto little guy. But he will hold it as a reaction for now. So because he's heard the rumbling, he's going to hold it for whatever comes down. For now, he's readying it for when they fall through, because he can't really Dragon's Breath that way because he'll hit literally everybody. So
yeah.
I don't think anybody would like to see a Dragon's Breath go like that across.
And wouldn't that burn the entire cabin though?
Yes, it would.
Yeah.
If he did it like that, he's just gonna do a small one if they crash through.
You wanna hear my honest thought, Barissa? The moment I see the reinforcement, my first thought was, I have an oil flask. I could burn this place down to the ground. I mean, we could probably survive, right? Jumping to the sea, but then it's like, yeah, that's a bad idea.
Like, you may get hit by this next fire one, I think, because you're the only one in the way. If they fall on top of you.
Oh, me or Tori?
You, I think, because if they fall here, you'll go like that.
Oh, yeah.
That's the end of the turn.
Yep. So the dwarf makes 2 attacks against the sleeping Sahagin, hits 1, ends his turn, and then Silence moves back after hearing what Versa has said, and then she casts... what does she cast? I think she casts Friends. Nope, she doesn't cast Friends. She casts Vicious Mockery. Okay. Vicious Mockery on one of the Sahagin. Have to make a Wisdom saving throw. Okay. Roll.
Only if you're using Vicious Mockery, you gotta roleplay the insult as well.
She makes a lullaby to the fish, saying how they will look good in a stew. And that's the best thing for them to do. Because they have an ugly face. And she does... They fail. And they are very insulted. So insulted that they take... Maybe it's actually D4. They take 4 damage. One of them takes 4 damage. Okay. And then... It is the dwarf's turn. And the dwarf keeps on... The other dwarf's turn. He keeps on attacking the sleeping Sahagin. And misses both. And Tori, it is now your turn, but once it becomes your turn, the top of the deck crumbles, and a bunch of Sahagin and a big Sahagin fall down onto the ground over here. Completely cracks, and they fall down here.
Holy shit!
All right. Since I have the reaction, let's.
Yep.
So they'll all need to do the saving throw, the dex saving throw. You want to roll that for all of them?
Okay. So the highest one they get is 15.
5, 6, yeah. Okay, I think it's 16 to pass.
Okay, so they all fail.
Okay, so they take 12 fire damage, all of them then.
Okay.
And I believe Glauve will have to do it as well, yeah. Glauve will have to do the saving throw as well.
For what saving throw again?
Dexterity.
Oh crap! Oh well, let's have a look. I got a net 1. What does that do to me?
No.
What does that do to me?
Smile.
You take 12 fire damage. It's just yeah.
Yo, somebody report this guy.
It's a little dragon, man. And he literally just did that like here, so he hit every single one of them.
Pretty good move, actually. Not bad. You know, one sacrifice is better.
So basically, you took 12 damage, and they took like all 6 of them took 12 damage each. Russell will go, oops, because he told him to do that, but she thought he'd be out of the way before then.
Okay. Once again, they fall down and they all get burnt. But now it is Tori's turn. What would you like to do?
God.
Okay, I'm just surrounded. I would like to disengage from this area.
Okay.
And move all the way here. How far is that? Yeah, that's easily, I can move that. So I don't get any opportunity attacks. And I will go for a hit on this, whatever that thing was called again, I forgot.
Yep.
I will do a sneak attack hit on it.
Sneak attack?
That's a 21. Okay, that's 21 to hit. I'm gonna roll for the second one because I want to do another hit. That's 25. They both hit. I'm gonna roll for the damages. Okay, holy damage. Okay, I did 32 damage.
Ah, yeah, he's dead. He's dead, and then you start cutting him up into pieces.
Nice.
Like sushi.
I'll end my turn there.
Okay. That guy was about to attack, but he just falls down. No more, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
The curse transfers, Smile.
Yes, it does.
Oh, I can choose, can't I? Excellent. This one.
Okay.
Big bad boy.
Alright, what would you like to do?
Excellent. I like to hand Cribble to Mr. Tonkati here.
Mm-hmm.
Just so that he can stay side by side. I tell the dwarf, look after Cribble for me, and stay put.
Yeah, and he nods. He says, "I'll do that."
Excellent. I approach the chunky one. I tell him, You look like you could feed a village. Excellent. Yeah. I like to use. Oh, I wonder. Yeah, no, I'll just use a rapier attack again. Let's see if it hits. Oh, I get a 14. Does that hit? Oh no. AC 2.
14, that hits.
Oh wow. What the heck? Sure. Okay.
Yeah, 12 hits.
Yeah.
I think it's 10 or
Oh
higher.
yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's see. I have to roll 1d6, 1d4. What are these rolls? What the heck? Alright, so that is 9, that is 12 damage.
12 damage, okay. He looks very weak. Well, she looks very weak. The big Sahagin looks very weak. She's stumbling about to fall over.
Oh, this is fantastic. And as a reaction, can I start twitching my fingers a little bit, smile, for in case they fall?
Yeah, you can start twitching your fingers.
Excellent. Yep, and that's it. That's my turn.
Okay. So one of the Sahagin makes an attack on Rufus. Okay. What's Rufus's AC?
Rufus's AC is 13.
Okay, so he hits both of the attacks. One. And does 10 damage to Rufus.
Okay, you'll have to update
10 piercing
that.
damage. Yep, I'll update him. And now it's Rufus's turn.
Alright, Rufus will turn to the one that hit him and do an attack.
Do an attack, okay.
Short sword 8. What's that? 19.
19 hits. 19 hits.
Righty. I don't believe they're out yet. Wait, what's the nearest hour? Let me do a little measurement. Not too far. He will 1d. Oh, 1d. Sorry. Okay, he does 4 piercing damage to it.
4 piercing damage, okay.
Yep. And then as a bonus action, because he, well, the bonus action, cunning action, he will disengage. He'll use disengage and he will pull back over here.
Okay.
Because he took a solid hit and he's lost about half his strength, it seems, roughly.
Yep.
And he'll end his turn.
Okay.
Oh, he'll pull over here, I guess. He's nearest.
Alright. This Sahagin over here rushes over to the dwarf and does a multi-attack. And hits him twice. And does... I've got the plus another one. 16 damage. 16 damage to the dwarf. Okay. And Varessa, it is now your turn.
Alright, Varessa will look at the big one and she will she'll just cast a firebolt at it.
Okay.
So, fireball. 21 to hit.
That hits. 21 hits.
The 1d10. Get rid of that. Okay, so just 3 fire damage to it.
Okay. 3 fire damage.
And this time, realizing his little mistake last time, beams will fly forward a little bit. So he fires his dragon breath like this from there, and then he'll come back to me. So he doesn't actually hit Marcus at the time. So they'll all need to do the dex save, 6 of them.
Alright. Okay. So all of them pass but one.
Okay,
so this one doesn't pass.
They'll all take 6 damage except for the one that failed, which will take 11 damage. 11 fire damage, that is.
Okay, and with that, they all die. They're all dead. Fire damage, right?
Yeah, fire damage.
Fire damage, yep. They're all dead. All burnt to a crisp. I think this one was probably in the cone as well, so this one stayed as well. Okay. Anything you want to say as you burn them all?
It's because Beams did. I'll just, when Beams comes back, I'll just give him head scritches and say, good Beams.
Yep. Okay. Lauve, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I would like to give me a sec before I do anything. What is the health of all of you, Rufus and Silence included?
Well, we don't know silences, but Rufus came over because he took a heavy hit.
Heavy hit, okay.
Yeah.
How about you?
He basically he feels about 9 out of 19 right now.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, how about you, Normal? How do you feel? Good.
I think he took a light hit.
And Tori?
Me?
Yes.
Wait, sorry, what's happening? Wait, what?
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling okay.
Okay.
I got good health.
Good health. Okay. You know what? I'm not. So I'm gonna give me like 10 charge. Sec. 5 charges. Okay. I hold my wand, my stuff, really hard, and I cast Musky Wound, which I can choose up to 6. I only have 15. No, I only have. I feel like 15 out of 27. And I can choose up to 6 creatures. So let's see. I think you're in range. Last time I checked, you are in range. So Tori, Normal, Rufus, Silence, and myself and Tori. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 6 of us. We are healed 3d8.
3d8.
3d8. It should be 3d8 plus 4, right? Because I have spell tag. Yeah, I think I have spell tag. Just like says spell casting modifier.
Yeah, it should be, if you click on D&D Beyond, it'll automatically add it for you if it's supposed to.
I'm not sure how it works, but let me just do this anyway.
You can just do it manually if you want.
Cast Muscular from Staff of Healing. Yes, please. Can I cast? Hello. Hello. It casted, but I don't.
Does it have a number?
It didn't roll anything. It didn't roll anything like that.
Is there a little box next to it to click to roll it? There should be.
Check.
Like the effect.
You let me redo that because I think I only have 2 charges left. Okay. 2. Okay, click on it. Please. It says item spell cast Muscular from Staff of Healing. That's it. It didn't roll anything.
You might have to just manually roll it then.
3d8 plus 9. Oh, 3d8 plus 9 for me. Okay, 3d8 plus 9. So that is 17 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 26. We are each healed by 26.
That's so overkill.
It's kind of strong, but it fucks me up a little bit. Okay, my stuff could like evaporate it if I roll low. So yeah, I hold my stuff really hard. It starts glowing. It starts glowing really glowing. And it heals everyone. And I said, by the blessing of the goddess Lyra, continue fighting. And I finished my turn as everyone's getting healed. Yep, yeah, thank you for the ring. There you go, that's better. There you go.
Yeah, Rufus will just be max health again, I think. Yeah.
You did that one. Is that a Nova? Is
I don't know what that is, yeah. I like glow one better, like.
The glow one's better, yeah.
The glow one is better.
I finished my turn.
Alright, the dwarf, seeing this blinding light, runs the other way and attacks the Sahagin over here.
Oh, yeah, true. I killed this one. So he has to attack.
And he hits. And he does...
That's a lot of...
Okay, well, that was not supposed to be that.
Imagine.
15 damage to this guy, so this guy dies.
Yo, that's a lot of damage.
And then now it is Silence's turn. And seeing that she can't really do anything else, the situation seems to be fixed. She goes over to Rufus and gives him a helping hand. So he'll have advantage on an attack roll. Okay. And then this Sahagin goes down in a frenzy and tries to attack the dwarf.
Oh no. Which
one? A multi-attack. The smaller one.
The small one.
And he gets... no hits. Okay, well, he fucking misses. That's crazy. He misses on that roll.
Yo, they keep missing this game, bro.
I know, right? What the hell?
He's low. He's trying. He low rolls on the stuff where it doesn't matter too much, but once it matters, he'll high roll and one shot people. When it's like, oh, that's just 50 damage. Oh, your character's permanently dead. Whoops, my bad.
Alright, there's 15 damage to this dwarf, 15 slashing damage. And now it is the other dwarf's turn. Actually, that dwarf is nearly dead, what the hell? The other dwarf's turn. And he does a good old battle axe attack. Only hits one on the Sahagin. And does 10 damage.
10 damage.
Which doesn't kill him. But does do a bit of damage. Alright, Tori, it is your turn.
Very nice. Which one has more health? This one, right? This one
Yeah,
looks
that
more
one.
healthy.
Yeah, that one,
Okay.
definitely.
Okay, I'm gonna sneak attack that one and roll to hit. Okay, 21, that's gonna hit. I'm gonna roll for the other one. 17, that's gonna hit. I'm gonna roll for damage. That's okay. I'm gonna use Savage Attacker. Better than nothing. Okay, and 9. Okay, so that is. What is that? 8, 16, 25 damage.
Oh, it's dead. It's dead. Bloop, bloop, bloop. It's dead.
Nice.
Turns into fish
And
soup.
I'll end my turn.
Okay. The Sahagin, enraged by the death of his comrades, tries to kill this one dwarf, at least one dwarf.
He knows he's gonna die soon. That's for sure.
He gets one hit in. And does just enough to kill him. Okay. And the dwarf is slain. He throws his trident up triumphantly. And no more, it is now your turn. He celebrates over the kill of one dwarf. What would you like to do? No more?
Wait, can you bring back the dwarf that just died just now as a reaction? Or is it only enemies?
Any creature, basically.
Okay.
Yeah. Nah, I'm not gonna use the dwarf. Who cares? Anyways, I just like to kind of. I guess I want to walk this way. Smile, just a little bit, to pet the belly. Smile. I want to give it a good rub, just like a little Buddha statue.
Yeah, you give it a good rub and it feels like it's bloating in the belly.
Oh, excellent. Then I look back at this one over here, Smile.
Yeah.
I'd like to use Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast, alright.
I wiggle my little rapier around. Alright, let's see. Alright, 16.
That's it.
As I hit. Excellent. Excellent. It's that one there. Then 1d6.
Eldritch Blast.
Holy poggers. So that is 9 damage total.
He dies.
Excellent.
Okay, he just falls
Alright,
down.
yes. Transition to the next one.
Okay. Alright. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Not really. I just want to poke this chubby one with the rapier.
What a poke.
just to see where it's tender.
It's
Bigger food.
tender on its abdomen. It seems to be a larger Sahagin, female variant, and it's wearing some sort of ceremonial garb. It might be a priest or a priestess.
Excellent.
Rufus, it is your turn.
Okay, Rufus will. Oh. That's the nearest one. He will move over and he will attack. So his thing is.
He has advantage as well.
Oh, he has advantage.
He can use sneak attack, can't he?
Yeah. Okay, does a 15 hit?
15 hits.
Alright, he will do a hit and a sneak attack, so... Oops. 1, 5, 6. It does 14 piercing damage to it.
11 piercing damage.
14, sorry.
14?
14, yep.
Alright. And with 14 piercing damage, this guy falls and dies.
And he'll
The hex is
reposition over
transferred.
here.
Mm-hmm.
It's ready to put. Oh, I forgot he had the helping hand, didn't he? Yeah, and then he'll end his turn. He'll just position over here. Wary of the
Right.
last.
Where the last one is. Okay, Maressa, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
We'll move over to here to get a nice line of sight. This one's dead, right? That dwarf?
Yeah, he's dead.
Right, she'll position here, and she will do a firebolt again. Roll that. Yeah. There's a 16 hits, correct?
Yep. 16 hits.
Right. Does 7 fire damage.
And it's dead. 7 fire damage. Yep. Burnt to a crisp. Okay, and with that attack, the last of the Sahagin fall. And the cabin crew is now littered with Sahagin corpses. Absolutely littered.
Holy, we literally massacred this entire race.
And with that, I think we'll take a short, like 12-minute break, 11-minute break. Okay, let's start with Moya and we'll go upwards. Or let's start with Varessa and we'll go upwards. All right, Varessa, you find 3 health potions.
Alrighty. Not bad, not bad.
3 health potions. Okay.
Can't complain, can't complain.
Tori, you find... okay. So you find... a dwarven plate. I wonder where that came from.
A dwarven plate?
And a cloak of elven kind.
Wait, can you write that down so that I can just copy it?
Okay.
Cloak of what? How? Elven kind.
Yep.
Oh, there you go. See it.
Oh. Dwarven plate.
You also find both you and Varessa find a ring of resistance as well. And you guys will have to roll. Actually, everyone finds a ring of resistance. That's easier.
Everyone finds it? Okay.
Yeah, and you guys will have to roll to see what resistance it is.
What do we roll?
D20, is it?
I think it's a D8, but I'll double check.
Ring of Resistance. Let me see.
I think there's about 20 rings of it, isn't there, or something?
Okay, ring, please. Ring of Resistance. There's let's see. Poison, fight psychic. Where is it?
I am. Okay.
D10. You roll a D10.
D10? Okay.
Okay, I got a 10.
Okay, so you get a ring of thunder resistance.
I receive a 4.
So you get a ring of force resistance.
I got 7.
It's a ring of poison resistance. You can also know what gem is each one if you like. If you care to know.
I got a nat 1 for Cookie.
It's acid resistance. Yeah, your ring breaks.
Sorry, what was that?
Acid resistance?
Acid. I'll just put Indian 30 gold plus. No, that's good.
Dwarven plate. Yeah.
I got a 9.
Did you say we could roll for what gem it was?
Ring of
Does that
radiant
increase?
resistance.
Alright. Radiant resistance. It's actually perfect.
Is it possible to wear this dwarven armor? This dwarven plate?
No.
No, I have a disadvantage on it, so I'm not going to. Can I possibly give it to no more? Do you want the dwarven plate?
Wait, is this an attunement one, or is this just one that?
It's
just
armor.
You can just wear these ones. You can just wear them.
Okay.
You don't need to attune to them.
What did Rufus's 22 get him in addition? I'll just add it to his little message.
Rufus's 22. Okay. So with 22, he finds 3 potions of speed.
Okay, that's
Dude, the Cloak of Elvenkind is so goated. What the hell?
probably does what my racial passive does, doesn't it?
And no more, you find Universal Solvent and a Ring of Protection and a Potion of Heroism.
Alright.
Oh yeah, no more. Do you want this Dwarven plate?
Make it smile.
It gives you a +2 bonus in your AC. Just add the Dwarven plate to your equipment then. While I'll get rid of it on my side.
And then I think we still have Lave to go.
Yes.
Nice Dwarven plate, isn't it?
I got a 55.
You find 2 rings. Oh, actually, no, you find 1 ring. You find a Ring of the Ram.
Ring
Of the Ram.
What does Ring of the Ram do? This ring has 3 charges and gains 1d free expanded charges daily at dawn. Okay. While wearing the ring, you can
And you find a Rod of Security.
Rod of Security.
Yep.
Oh, what's that? Well, holding so unit.
Smile.
199 other willing creature. What the what is this? Wait. Okay, I have to add it. I have to read it on my.
It's your what was that thing Gojo has
Good
called?
domain expansion.
Domain
This is like
expansion.
domain expansion. I have to read this.
What is
Yeah, I think it's pretty fitting for Lyra.
199 other willing creatures, so you have to be willing. But that's fine.
Holy, can be a tranquil garden, a cheery tavern, and Mid's palace, a tropical island. What is this? Holy.
Domain expansion. Be happy.
For each hour spent in the demi-plane, a visitor regains hit points as if it had spent 1 hit
Each
point
hour
per die.
spent in the paradise, a visitor can regain hit point as if spent 1 hit die. What does that mean? What does that mean? What 1 hit die?
So
you know when you do
heal.
the short rest, if you click on it, you see that it says hit die 1d6 plus 2. It's basically
Short
that.
rest.
You see like,
Okay.
it's basically you would roll that to see what you would get.
This is crazy strong.
Also, creature don't age while in the paradise. All the time passes normally. Visitor can remain in the paradise for up to 200 days.
No, divided
What's
by
that
the
like?
number of creatures present.
Ah, okay, that's still fine.
So you find a holy item. A holy item in Lyra, basically.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So
10
That's
days
basically what it
plus.
is.
Wow, that is a long cooldown, but it makes sense. Okay.
Considering you could
Can they?
theoretically spend 200 days in there by yourself.
True. Could just, level up. Solo leveling, am I right? Not bad, not bad. Hey, not bad.
What exactly are you fighting in there? There's nothing to fight. It's literally a
Push up,
safe.
bro. Push up, bro.
It's a safe haven that has nothing in there.
Push up. Dude, I don't age.
You're just doing muscle training as a wizard. Magic class doing muscle training. That's so funny.
Okay. So after this has happened and you guys have divvied up your loot, one of the dwarves runs down towards the party, the one that's still alive, and says, "What are we going to do now? The captain's dead. Half the crew's dead. How are we going to steer the ship?"
Baressa does the look at me. I'm the captain now. He's technically part of the crew, and she says, "My Tori over there can steer a ship, so we've got that side sorted. She can get us to our destination." I believe Tori background allows her to use water vehicles.
Yep, I can use water vehicle. Yep, I can drive. I can sail this ship. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just saying there's enough of us to help with the ropes and other stuff if necessary. She points at the others, I guess, including Silence. Oh, she calls a moon, doesn't she? Sorry.
It's whichever.
Alright. Now Baressa calls a moon. We'll go to the main deck, I guess.
Alright, let's move this guy.
Alright, we can't move across, I forgot.
Invisible wall.
Yeah.
I moved. What?
Oh no, mine just gets stuck on the edge.
Oh my god, yours does. What is
Let's
that?
do this. Ah, perfect. Perfect. What about now? Surely you can move,
I can
right?
move Marcus.
I can move myself.
Oh,
Are we coming out?
Oh wait, where's? Oh, that's
Dragon.
you need to pull the dragon because he's part. You've made him like the same as my model, so he's stick over the other side.
Over now.
Yeah,
I got it.
because I can't select anything but me and the dragon when I click on myself.
Wait,
Yeah.
I can highlight you and bring you back. Where is the
What about
dragon?
now?
I can't click myself
I
anymore.
think the dragon it died.
It's on it's over there still, I think.
On the right hand, yeah, somewhere there.
Yeah, I can't control my character anymore.
Oh, there's your dragon.
Yeah, there he is.
No more. Okay, there we go.
Oh, they're separated again. Good.
There you guys go.
Alright, so Tori takes
I guess I'll look at these bodies and see if there's any loot on them.
Yep.
Be a little greedy
The captain has
I'll take this one.
there's a bag filled with sapphires. 5 sapphires.
Oh, 5 sapphires.
What
Yep.
does this guy have?
This guy has nothing. Absolutely
shit, bro.
nothing. No, he has
Bro.
20 gold and he has dwarven man.
Are these blue? I think these
No, he has pirate garb.
are these blue sapphires? Are they or black
Yeah,
sapphire?
Blue.
20 gold, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
20 gold. And he has a pouch of gunpowder.
Pouch
said-
of gunpowder.
You said 5, right? 5 of them.
I like
Yeah.
that, actually. Pouch.
The gunpowder was on this guy, right?
The other
Yeah,
guy.
do you want it? You can have it if you want.
I probably won't use it.
Because you might be able to just, throw it and then maybe just light it up or use it to blow up something, who knows.
Probably not. I mean, because most of us. How many magic items do other people have now? Because Varessa's got enough, I think.
Magic items?
You know the ones you have to attune to.
Well, I don't have any attunements for my stuff.
Right. You should have the new ring. Should be a tuned one, I think, right?
The ring? Is it? The ring of resistance, poison resistance.
Yeah, it should be requires attunement.
Yeah, but you guys can attune on the way there because you're sailing.
Oh, I meant
So
And Varessa was going to offer the ring to Tori because Varessa already has a few of the thunder resistant one if she wanted it.
Oh, I can have multiple?
You can have like three. You have three of them basically, but Varessa already has the belt, the staff, and the pearl.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'll take it.
Yeah. If you want the ring of thunder resistance, I can give it to you.
Yeah, ring of thunder resistance. Okay, I'll just search it. Ring of thunder resistance. Add it to equipment.
Because it's legacy, it might not have the attunement thing working properly on it, though. That's probably the...
No, it's not. It's not legacy. There's a legacy version, but there's also a non-legacy version.
Ah, I see. Okay.
But like, it doesn't say to attune or anything like that for some reason.
Does it not?
Nah.
Right. If it doesn't need attunement, I'll just wear it then. But maybe I added the wrong one.
Like, yeah, there's like nothing comes up as attunement for it at all.
Oh, that's probably because I did the other one, didn't I? Yeah, that's okay. I'll just keep the ring then. My bad.
You want to keep it? Okay.
Yeah, if I don't need to attune it.
What the hell? Alright, I'm back. Okay, so everyone sorted out their items, right?
Yep.
Sir.
Yeah, I figured out
good
I did
stuff.
the wrong ring, that's why. I did the old
Ah,
version
okay.
of the ring. And the new one doesn't need attunement. So the rest is good. Keep it.
Oh, good. Okay. Alright, so a few days pass.
What happened to the coward, by the way? The little beardless dwarf who ran away? The woman?
Yeah, she's still on the ship. She's still on the ship.
She's down below deck.
Down below deck. Still on the ship.
Well, Baressa will put her to work as well then. Kind of need get all hands on deck.
Yep, you find her after the fight, and you get her to work.
Same with that other one, I guess, because he'll know what he's doing. Somewhat.
And the two dwarves who lived. The dwarf who
Oh, the
lived.
three who live.
Oh yeah, these three, yeah. Okay. Alright, so a few days pass, and the party is able to make it to the location where Ida said there was last a message given from the Emperor of Waves. Or where the information was basically told them that this is where it should be. And as the ship, the bearded deck, approaches this location, the clouds turn more dark and stormy, and the atmosphere basically it becomes more grim. You feel that this place is cursed, maybe. There is no other ships around. This location it's a bit to the east of Saltmarsh, out in the sea, of course. But it's known. This location is known for being more of like a tropical area. So it's very strange that the waters are very stormy, and that there's no other fishermen, or fishing boats around as well. So it's only a bad omen that this area is under darkness. And you spot what you believe to be the Emperor of Waves, but it's in a dilapidated state. Its mast is completely broken, both of them, and it used to have a gold trophy at the front, but that has been completely smashed. The ship is basically unusable as you pull up towards the ship to dock onto it, but it seems that there's no one on the ship at all. There's no people, no crew, and no sight of Ida's husband. And as you pull up, the dwarves, the dwarven crew, they help you get onto the other side of the ship. Make a ladder, or you can jump over if you wish. And they say that they'll wait here and keep the ship and keep an eye on the surrounding areas in case there are any creatures about, because the dwarves are very, very superstitious about leaving their ship. They think if they left the ship, it would surely be eaten. So they're adamant on staying on the ship, especially since the captain has passed. Okay, let's see if I can pull you to the new location. Oh, don't move, because then I can't select you. Okay. Interesting. Not sure if I remember this. Okay. Okay, so let's see how this is going to work. So the map that you guys are going to move to is a little bit different. A little bit of a different map, so we'll see what you guys think of it. So you'll see what I mean. To make sure your lights are all the same. Okay, I think one works best. Or maybe two. Two works well.
Can we like hook our tie the two ships together as well, like with ropes?
You can, but you would have to force the dwarfs to do it. They don't want to do that at all. They're very superstitious about like ships. They think that ships should be on their own and shouldn't be connected. Because it's bad for the juju of the ship.
Bad for the juju, huh?
And Silence, of course, stays behind as well because she doesn't trust the spy on her own. So she basically communicates to you guys that she'll stay behind and make sure that the spy isn't up to no good. Because after the battle, she talks to the party and she says that she finds it suspicious that the spy was on board, and then the Sahag and Tal attacked after. So she's very suspicious of Olga, and she doesn't trust her at all, really. At all.
She's a bard, correct?
Yes, yeah, by class she's a bard.
Okay, Ressa will thank her and tell her to keep a close watch then, and we'll go to the other ship.
Okay, and you guys did get the loot that she brought.
I added all of the stuff that I didn't grab.
Okay. Oh, well, so I think everyone was here when that was there. So if you wanted any of it, then just let Ressa know.
Yeah, I'll just remove anything they want.
Yeah.
I think we just said I'll take one grappling gun and Thingo take the other one, and then the rest was like whatever you want.
Mm-hmm. And then also make sure that you guys equip your new items, because I don't think it adds it unless you equip it. In case you haven't already. Did this not loop? Okay, it should now. Alright, are you guys in the new place? Out of curiosity.
I'm still
my map is still on the thing.
It's still in the same area.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Ooh, that's interesting. But you guys at least hear the music there, right? I think. I think the music is playing.
I hear music.
So, yeah. I hear music.
It's good. Let's see.
Why does it sound like we're going into a forest or something like that? It's like forest music.
You are going into a forest. Oh wow, that's so weird. So I put it on 1 and then I go back and it turns to 6. Interesting. Gotta love Roll20. Okay, I think this is good enough. So that'll do. That will do, donkey. That'll do. Oh man, maybe this is the wrong song. That's probably what it is, huh?
Probably.
Okay, what about this one?
Oh.
I think this is the right song. That sounds about it.
Why is it magical? I thought it was supposed to be like a Death Stranding or something.
Death Stranding.
Going to a haunted cabin.
So this map is a little different. So we're gonna have to see how it works. The lighting, yeah, we'll see how it works. You're supposed to have the same cones. You're supposed to have the same cones, but it glitches sometimes.
I think
and
once
I can't edit it.
Once we
Is this
move
supposed to be doing that? Yeah. Supposed to be doing that.
It shows the it like lights up the dark area when we move.
Okay, that's
So
awesome. And then
okay.
let's test something. Okay, let's test it with this. Do you see something? Did I drag something out? Does it not drag out?
A card?
Okay.
Is
You see
that a
this
card?
Okay,
It's
so
like very faded.
right. So do you see this? You can see the card if it's next to you, but then if it leaves,
Yeah, we
right?
can't.
And then
yeah,
someone moved to where the card was.
Oh.
Okay.
It starts
someone moved to
showing
where-
up.
Yep. And then okay, then move away from the card.
Yeah, and then disappears. Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Okay, so that's how it works. Okay. Cool. Alright, so you approach the ship and you land on top of the ship. Or you jump on top of the ship, the Emperor of Waves. And as previously stated, it is in a dilapidated state. Not the luxurious merchant ship that you were told. Yep. And there's no one on deck.
Okay. Then can I just walk around, look around?
And you walk around and look around, and you see the rest of your crew on the other side of the ship, and they wave to you. On the other ship. They wave to you.
I'll go.
You notice that the masts, they have some sort of mucus on them. Whoever's investigating the ship, you notice that the masts have some mucus on them. They're snapped. All the masts is snapped, of course, but there's like some mucus left on the mast. And they're like, there's also some weird punctures on the front of the ship. Still on the deck, but on the front of the ship.
Can I do like perception to see if like I can hear anything on this ship?
Mhm.
Perception roll. I get advantage with my perception rolls now. So good.
Okay.
Okay, don't do that one. Okay, I only got 10. Holy!
You got 10.
That, yeah.
So you notice that the ship is slightly warped.
Slightly warped?
Yeah. It's as if it's been taken a beating. It's not like perfectly stable, it's as if it's been crushed somehow. Just slightly though.
Is there a way down?
So
up here. Nothing around here. I walk back this way.
So you can go to the. I think this is what they call it. They call it the forecastle and the quarterdeck, which basically means that over here, jumping, there's rooms over here.
Oh, there's. Oh, I didn't know there was.
Yeah. So there's rooms over there because it goes upstairs, and then but the stairs, like where the stairs start, there's still rooms over there. So you can go inside there, and that seems to be the only places you can go inside.
Okay.
Either at the front of the ship or the back.
Okay, so like there's a room like right here, yeah?
Yeah, right here.
Okay.
But the door's at the front in the middle. But yeah.
Oh, it's right here.
Yeah.
The door's here. Okay. Can I see if it's trapped or anything like that?
Okay. You can make a investigation check if you like. I want to see if the door's trapped or.
Okay. I got a 12.
Veressa will cast light on her staff, by the way, the cantrip to give us a 20-foot radius around Veressa will be bright light, and it will dim as it goes away. Beyond that.
20 foot. That's pretty much the whole, almost the whole ship from you.
Yeah.
If you're just in the middle. But yeah, what's 12? Is that? Do I see? Well, no, nothing.
So with a 12, you don't think it's trapped.
Okay, is it the door locked?
The door is locked.
Okay, can I try lock picking?
I think this will work. Yeah, you can try lockpicking. Make a sleight of hand. Lockpicking.
Yes, sir. I got a 20.
20? Okay, so with a 20, you're able to open the door. And as you open the door, it reveals a navigator's room.
A navigator's room.
Yes, there's a thick amount of webbing in this room.
Oh, webbing.
Webbing
How old
everywhere
is
in
this
this
ship?
room. And hopefully if I just drag you here, it'll just... Okay. So I have to look at this vision to make things easier for myself. Okay. This vision. And then just walk forward. Just walk forward. And I think it should just fix. Can you see?
No, this area is like dark.
Completely dark. Okay. What if I do one way and then I flip the
There's
direction?
this. Oh, okay now. Okay.
Ooh, I see the webbing.
Okay. Is
So,
it like can I?
Yeah,
can
there's
I
a bunch
walk
of
through
webbing
this,
in
or is
the
it- can I- is
room.
that-
Sheets of
I'm
webbing
walking on the
everywhere.
web. Oh,
Yeah. The web's right in front of you, so you can't really move any more forward without stepping all over the web. There's weathered
Okay.
furniture everywhere, and there's charts and maps strewn across the floor. But you also hear the slight sound of panting. But it's very
Light
dark and you
sound
can't see.
panting.
You can hear. You can hear panting and
Okay.
skitters.
Well, I walk out and ask Veressa to come help me. I hear something in here. I might need your light to probably maybe light fire here to get through.
You probably have to do. I don't know how you do the light thing, but you probably have to put 20 foot around Veressa,
I think I
bright
can
light.
just pull you guys here. Yeah. Okay.
Because she casts light on her staff, you know, the cantrip, so it should be glowing really brightly. 20 foot's very big. 20 foot radius.
Yeah, I think let's just say this is 20 foot. This is pretty big as it is. And it just reveals more of the inside of the room. And as the light pierces into the room, you see a giant spider and an unknown creature lurking in the navigator's room. So
Where is it?
let me just reveal it to you guys.
Oh, right there.
So you see a giant spider, and I believe this is a swarm of spiders as well.
Okay.
Swarm of insects, bracket spiders. And then you see an unknown creature, a giant unknown creature, just lurking in the room, staring at you and panting heavily.
Is that thing?
No, that's the swarm of spiders. Where's the creature? That's the big creature. What the? Could you possibly, I don't know, put a campfire like so it just burns all the webs, or maybe just shoot
I think
tiny fireball?
I did stop. Yeah, I got rid of campfire because Scotty had it.
Oh, really? Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's okay. I can do I could cast Firebolt onto the webs, but
Shoot it towards maybe the spider, the big spider, and they'll maybe like light up the webs also at the same time.
yeah, I don't have to. I can target Firebolt or whatever I want, really. Yeah, I'll cast Firebolt onto the webs then, just to set them on fire.
Not even gonna check if they can speak common.
Any common speakers?
This is a giant spider. If you think about it, if the spiders are that big and it's only a few of them, there's a big one somewhere.
Okay. So you burn the webs with
Yeah,
with
Firebolt.
no, okay.
Then I use Control Flames cantrip afterwards to control the flames to make sure it burns them all the way, all the webbing.
Yep. Okay. So all the webbing burns off, and the spiders they recede back into the corners of the room, and so does the unknown monster.
I'll cast the cantrip to comprehend languages on myself. Then I will speak and say, try and speak to the creature and see if I can understand it. Like, hello there. See if it'll say anything back to me. Or it's just gonna say more noises.
Does it just continue panting in the corner?
Yeah.
What happened?
It doesn't understand what you're saying.
It's just a monster,
Oh,
guys.
This is blocked anyway, by the way. I can't even go into the room.
Oh, you can't go into the room?
Can you go in?
I can. Yeah. I can definitely go in.
Oh, that's weird. So you can't even walk forward?
I guess he can't.
Wait, let me...
Oh, wait, I can make you move in.
Wait. If I turn this on, and then turn this off, maybe it fixes it?
Oh, I can't move.
Yeah,
I can move now.
That's nice. It just doesn't let me drag it beyond into there for some reason. Don't know.
Because lines that block movement is disabled, so...
Yeah, just like when I reach the edge of there, it just stops it.
Yeah.
I can refresh. I'll just refresh, maybe it's just a bug for me.
Yeah, maybe it's just a client problem.
Okay, let me try now though. It's still blocking me for some reason. Why do you want?
Let me just make a random new token. Can you control this token?
I cannot control that one.
Okay, yeah, because I have to reset all the machines. Okay, now you can control the token.
Oh, the new one can go in there.
Yeah. Okay, so this one can go in there. Okay. Alright. So that's what should happen. But I'll have to add light to you.
Cool. Yeah,
Oh, it's
I'll
pitch
see
black now.
anything.
Oh, it's not pitch black. I just can't see any character. There you go.
Low. Save changes. Did that fix anything? No, it didn't, did it?
That one's gone.
Controlled by all players.
Oh, now we're straight up.
Lighting. Okay. And now you should be able to move it. Okay. There's a lighting color.
I think it was blocking when I was moving them both together. Like, so if I move myself on the dragon, it won't let me go into the other room. There's two.
Oh, so the dragon won't.
Yeah, but I can do them. I can do them one at a time. So I mean, like.
Oh, okay. Well, then maybe I can just go back and reset to what you were before. Maybe. Nope, that doesn't do that. Okay, well, that's cool. Let's drag this back here. Yeah, it's a bit weird from time to time, isn't it? So let me ungroup. Let's reset this. And then regroup. Okay. So is it good now?
Go ahead. The reason is group the dragon with no more when I click.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like, my character's sent me
Ungroup. And then...
I was like, I'll just do mine.
Regroup. Okay. There we go. Okay, but yeah, you still can't see the inside of the room, which I think is good. Because you'll have to, like, for example, Tori will have to move in here. And I think... Okay. Yeah, I think you can see, right? Yeah. I think it's just limited. Yep. Okay. But then the other tokens don't have vision. Which is annoying. That's weird, because you guys should have light.
No light. Kind of like it. There's not much light, but if I move closer here, I can see the spider a bit more. But it's really faded. The spider.
So we got Rufus. All players can control, and then dynamic lighting, vision. So if you leave, I think it's dark, right? You can't see anymore.
Yeah, like
if you go into the other room, I mean, like not that room, the one that the north one.
Yeah, I can't see outside.
Can other people see outside?
No, no one. Once I'm in this room, I can't see outside. And
I mean, like Glauve and no more. Can you guys see at all?
Once I'm outside, I can't see my character. But if I go,
I can see.
now I play. Now I can't. Well, that's weird. Oh, now I can.
Wait. That's an easy fix for you. You should be fine.
Is it because I think it's going off Moya's thing character, the light.
You have to add vision to each one. I think it should be fine now. I think I added vision to all of you guys, so you guys should be fine now.
Wait, Moya, can you go up in that room? Okay, yeah, okay, yep. Okay, the lighting is fixed a bit.
Okay. So yeah, the creature doesn't respond, it just keeps on panting. And it backs away from the light that you have as you enter the room, Versa.
Okay, can I do...
Why is your thing so big?
Can I do I'll do an Arcana check on that one.
Alright. Roll for an Arcana check.
I got a 19.
19.
Pretty good roll.
You sense no magical presence coming from this creature. It does not seem to be able to cast magic, and you have no idea where it came from. But you assume it is not from your plane of existence. It doesn't look like anything you've seen before.
Okay,
and it seems semi-passive in nature.
Alright, yeah, I'm not checking you. I used comprehend languages and its moans were incomprehensible to me, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't seem capable of speech.
It's just a beast, basically, as far as the rest of knows. I'd rather walk forward with the light towards it to see what it does. Or she'll point a staff towards it so the light shines on it more.
Yep. So you approach it and you point your staff towards it?
Yeah, with the light shining, with the best light on the staff itself.
As you do, the creature begins to screech at you and claw its hands towards you in an effort to get the staff to move away from it. It seems to respond negatively to light. As you are pressing the staff further into the creature, it seems to agitate it more. You think that if you continue to do this, it would probably attack you.
Okay, I'll pull the staff backwards.
And then it just continues to pant and stare at you.
Okay. Can I do a insight check to see if I can? I don't really know anything about it, so I don't think I can do a history check. But I don't think I don't know anything about it, so I don't think. Can I do a history check or something like that?
You don't think you've ever seen this before, so you don't think you can remember anything about it.
Okay, so insight check then.
So you think that the creature is
I'm 21, by the way, for insight.
You think that the creature is hanging around here, perhaps looking for food with the spiders. But it seems to be generally non-hostile. And it also seems to be somewhat guarding the stairs as well. As you approach the stairs that go down below deck, the creature moves in front of it.
Alright, I guess I'll just, if it's gonna get in my way and it seems to be unintelligent, Marissa will smash it in the head with a staff, I guess. This has got the light on it. Can I get some radiant damage? Just kidding.
Sure, you can roll 1d4 radiant.
Okay.
Okay. So, Galave, are you inside as well?
No, I'm just imagination. But I could be if you want. Well, I'm curious. Just in case you guys need holy protection. Not that I can provide with.
Yep. Yeah, so you guys will have to make initiative rolls for combat.
Oh shit, we're fighting.
Because I swung first, can I do the attack roll for that first as well?
Yeah. You can just roll 1d4 radiant damage.
She hits it with the staff is what I meant, so she'll 18 to hit with the staff, and then...
Oh, okay, yeah.
Does that hit it?
Yeah, that hits.
Alright, and she will... She does 14 bludgeoning plus 14 bludgeoning plus 3 radiant. And where's the where would this stuff pop up on it?
Yeah, the creature screeches as you hit it with the staff.
I use topple with it as well, but
okay.
No.
Topple?
Yeah, I think I have to have the regular stuff because
Okay.
So Topple, I think it does a strength check against me, I believe.
How much strength does it need to pass?
It versus me in it. So like I roll and it rolls, and the one who gets higher wins, basically.
How do we delete one of the glaive? Thank you.
Okay. It gets an 18 for its strength. Verse 24. So the creature is now toppled over.
Yep,
And is now prone.
That's a different roll. That's initiative for Rufus.
Oh, really?
Give me a second to roll. That is a 15 on my side, so it doesn't get toppled over. It's gonna block us going down, and it's not getting out of the way.
Alright, just add your initiative rolls. No more rabbit.
I will not be participating in the fight. I will be spectating from afar.
Oh, you're not going to join the fight?
Nope, I'm just watching. Just gonna sit down and watch.
Gonna watch us die.
Hey man, I didn't hit it. You know, I'm just here.
To be fair, I feel like if I'm not there, like someone's gonna die.
I will react if anything happens, but I will not participate.
Guy just wants to control the dead body of the big pig and not kill it himself.
Did you get a 6, Glauve?
I got an 8. Oh wait, what did happen? Because I wrote 8. Disappear.
Yeah, I fixed it. Okay. So I think that's a good place to wrap it up. We got all the initiatives set up and everything for next session. Okay. So, during this session, the party was venturing on the bearded deck, and they're able to find a certain someone who's hiding in the barrels of where all the beer was stored. A certain someone named Moon or Silence was staking out inside the deck to look for any suspicious individuals, such as a female dwarf pretending to be a male dwarf, acting as a spy for brain fart. Acting as a spy for Saltmarsh. And the party was able to catch the spy and get her to confess the secrets of Sol. How the Seers seem to be a very mysterious group, and how Saltmarsh seemed to have orchestrated a plan to kill the lizard folk with the party, by sending the party out towards them. Also, during this, the ship was attacked by a bunch of Sahorgan, who the party thinks is affiliated with Saltmarsh at the very moment, and they're able to basically wipe out a small population of Sahorgan with a lot of fire attacks. And afterwards, they were able to steer the ship in the right direction, even though that a few dwarves were killed, and so was the captain. The party was able to steer the ship in the right direction and make their way to the Emperor of Waves to rescue Ida's husband. Upon going to the Emperor of Waves, it's in a shocking state, and the surroundings are very gloomy. The atmosphere is very dark. And they enter the ship, and find an unknown creature hiding inside the decks or the cabins of this ship. And now they are going into combat. Well, most of them are going into combat with this unknown creature who is blocking their way to the lower decks, to perhaps where Ida's husband may be hiding. But yeah, that's basically the summary. Thanks everyone for coming to this session. We'll be the same time next time. You guys pretty much got 2 sessions in a week, kind of, in a way. Yeah, pretty good. Yeah. I'm experimenting with this light as well. So it's basically like Fog of War if you've ever played like RTSs, but it's kind of a little hard to get around, but it's pretty cool. And I think you'll enjoy the upcoming fights. They should be interesting. Smile.
It'll be a nice thing to spectate. Smile.
Any spectators?
Of course.
Hey man, if you guys start a fight, hey, who knows?
This guy's supposed to be bloodthirsty, but he doesn't want to join the fight. Okay.
Hey man, if you know my lord, I have no reason to fight. But you just gotta know the personality of my character. I can always fight. It's just yeah, I'm chaotic neutral, is it? Or lawful evil? Smile? Yeah. I can do whatever I want.
Yeah, I think the party's cooked.
I mean, Rufus gets to go. Rufus gets to go first, and I already smacked it. So
no, the creature goes first.
huh? Why?
Because
Rufus
he got a nat 20.
Rufus got 24 though.
Oh, did he get a nat 20 though?
No, he got 19.
Yeah, if you get a nat 20, you go first.
No,
Goodbye. Bye.
He swapped the 20. He swapped the 20 onto the creature. The creature's supposed to be the first one, and the spiders are supposed to be together.
Look, 1, 2, 3. What do you mean?
I think you guys should start making your dwarven characters now. We may need backup.
Small.
Dwarven characters.
Hey man, there's a few on the deck. You know, can introduce you right away. You sense something dangerous. You sense they're gone for too long. Smile.
You're great, man.
Yes, good session. Good session.
Not bad, not bad. My favorite part is seeing no more actually have combat. Small.
Well, oh wait, we didn't do a short rest, did we?
No, we
Yeah, you guys did a long rest.
long rest.
Long rest.
Because we slept on the ship.
Oh, okay, okay, long rest. Let me just put that really quickly.
Oh, I'm not wearing the dolphin plate, by the way.
No? It's too much.
Not yet. Yeah, I need 1 more strength. I think if we level up. If we level up, Smile. Maybe.
Surely we level up after this boat, this ship we
No,
encounter.
no way. Still got like 20 hours more content.
Now this adventure is pretty short actually. After the ship, you guys are probably left.
Hell yeah.
Half the content, quote unquote, is going to the prison, which was basically just homebrew. Because yeah, it was actually a very short adventure.
I wonder how it's gonna go. Is it gonna be like the Treant where it does like, I don't know, 25 initiative or whatever? I don't know, 25 like AC, DC. Oh my goodness. It's gonna be worse. I feel it. Yeah, the treant was way harder than that ghost in the first run.
The ghost was only really strong because we didn't keep hitting it. Like some
only
people
you
ran
were
away
hitting
from it.
Hey man, I could do nothing.
If you listen to what he said, he only told you it was resistant to your attack. So it means you're still damaging it, and mine was only doing half damage as well. My fire damage.
Oh.
It's like resistant to pretty much everything except I think Radiant. And only one person could do Radiant, and he was too busy.
Alright. Listen. Pretty good session. Look, new format for the reactors, the Discord reactors. New format. We'll see how we go with them having like rolling cameras. So it's pretty good because if we have like a rolling, camera here, and here, and then we can also have Rufus up here as well. So I think it works pretty well because most of the content of the session is basically around in this area, and this area it's a little bit. If it goes up too high, it's kind of bad. So I think it's better having them up here on this side, and then I can be up here on this side. So yeah, pretty good session. Got to do some combat, not too bad. I have to spice things up. I'm either thinking about spicing things up or just like blitzing through this section because, man, this adventure sucks, man. Adventure sucks. I've had some free adventures better than this one. But what can you do? Also experimenting with the fog of war. Pretty fun. And also, what I could do is now that Roll20 has this new feature where you can have a foreground, maybe there's like situations like with the with this room, this navigating room. I can just have like the roof of the navigating room and then have that as a foreground and then just disable it, and then they can see underneath. So I could probably do that. I start to think about like how I'm going to make light work, and I think light is. We'll see how we're supposed to balance it and stuff. I mean, it doesn't really need too much balancing. It's mainly just for suspense and things being interesting. But yeah, also trying out this new thing where there's no tokens, just the outline of the creatures. So I think it looks better. Actually, it looks a lot better. So you can just have the whole creature, and then all I do is just run it through a background remover, online background remover, and then just copy it and then put it in. It's pretty good. So I might do that from now on. Get like the official artwork for the creature, remove the background, and put it in. It looks good. It looks more like it's actually there. And then potentially I could do the same thing with the PCs, but I don't know. Do I need to do that? I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. I would like to do a study stream. It's been a while since I've done one, and I'll probably do one next week, or in a few days. I think probably 2 days I'll do one. It's been a while since I've done one. And I'm supposed to do one this week, but we'll see. I think I'll be able to do the one in 2 days. So it should be fun. I have a lot of interesting work to show you guys, so it should be fun. Yeah, because I just had a week break off. So only a few more to go. Only a few more study sessions to go. But in regards to D&D, this VOD, the edited VOD, it'll be out in 2 days or something. I'm making pretty good progress with these VODs. Editing's getting a lot easier, actually. the more you do it, the easier it gets. Transitions are quicker. Cutting dead times quicker. And the editing I do is very light. I'm not really heavy editing anyway. Don't add stuff in and blow stuff out. I just try to make the main focus of the video, the VOD, the actual session, the campaign session itself. So yeah, we'll have to see when that comes out, which will be in a few days. I'm sure it'll be in a few days, and it should be good. I'm looking forward to playing some new games as well. I want to start playing some games as well on these channels, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see if time permits. If time permits. But as per usual, shout out to you guys, you people, the Twitch people, the YouTube people, the short watchers, the VODs watchers, and all the people in between. Shout out to you guys for watching these videos. I appreciate it. And I'll try my best to make the VODs, like the videos that you guys rewatch, that you watch over again. Try to make them as entertaining as possible. As best as an experience as I can give you as possible. Because the breaks are boring and whatever, But also I'll try and make just the campaign in general more exciting, fun, that kind of thing. I think to do that, I'll just have to tweak some stuff, maybe with some pacing stuff. And also might have to add some more interesting stuff in as well. But it kind of sucks because this adventure, it's really bad. It's really bad. But maybe that's good because that gives me a lot of opportunities to homebrew and do some creative stuff. So we'll see. Also, what I'll have to do in order to make this more fun for everyone, I'll try and role play a lot better. So I'll try and do that. Working on these voices is kind of hard. You can only make a "Hello, laddie. This is my dwarven voice." You can only do that. And then female voices, I haven't even tried to do that. So I should probably practice doing different voices. I think it'll make it more fun. More fun. Like if Silence could talk, she could sound like Well, I don't really trust that Olga. She seems very suspicious, and the fact that she's working for Saltmarsh makes me even more suspicious of her. So, there's one thing making voices, and then the second thing is role-playing well, and it's a skill I have to build up. I think the more I do it, the easier, maybe not the easier, but the better it should get, hopefully. But anyway, I haven't eaten in 8. I haven't even eaten today. I don't think so. So I haven't eaten in 16 hours. And if you see here, there is usually, and there was ice cream and pancakes waiting for me, but now there's just pancakes and milk. And and I'll probably have avocado later. But yeah, so there's things. Yep, I want to make the campaign more enjoyable. That's the first thing. I want to make the VODs better, higher quality. I don't want to really do transitions and stuff because, like I said, I wanted to highlight the actual the campaign itself. So there's not much I can really do there. I think that the main thing is I just have to make the sessions themselves more engaging. So yeah, I think the pacing is fine. I think I just need a roleplay. That's probably what it is. And the combat, I need to work on the combat a little bit. A little bit. Thing is, that last session, or the last encounter they had with the combat, that was literally stock standard, exactly the amount of creatures, the type of creatures. That's exactly what they recommended for that exact situation. And it kind of sucked. So I tried to spice things up and make them come in waves, 1, 2, and then 3, 4. And I think that worked well. Also, they don't actually have weaknesses to fire. These creatures don't have weaknesses to fire. And making them weak to fire, especially with Versa, I just added that in. I don't know if that was a good idea because it made the fight completely. They just get completely obliterated basically. So what I think I can do is, the problem is when there's not a lot of weaknesses really. A lot of creatures don't have weaknesses; they just have resistances. So, and I know like when people like look, I want to look for a weakness, what kind of element I want to use. It's kind of more fun, right? If you make it that way. So what I might do is instead of doubling the damage, which is pretty OP, what I might do if someone has a weakness is I might just add in maybe 10%, just to make it like, because like if Varessa was doing, for example, like 16 fire damage, they would do 32 fire damage, which basically one-shots any of the creatures, which would be fine if it wasn't like a fire cone, right? Because then you can one-shot all the creatures. And then the encounter becomes really boring because it's just like, But if it was 10%, it'd be like, what, 18, round up. 18 extra 18 damage total. Not too bad, still a bit of a weakness. I might do maybe 20%, I don't know. It might depend on the situation, how the percentages go. But then I'll just have to do the mental math in my head, but that's whatever. But yeah, so I think tuning is also a thing as well. But another problem I have is the creatures that they recommend for the fights, they're kind of boring. They're kind of lame. Yeah. But maybe what I should do is I should just utilize all the abilities of the creatures. Like the frenzy multi attack. Those Sahagin, they get a blood frenzy as soon as like a creature drops some HP. So as soon as like you get a cut, they get a blood frenzy. So I kicked that in the second phase, but I really should have just done it from the start, and then maybe taken away the weakness part, or diminished the weakness basically, so they don't just get destroyed. Especially because I didn't even get to see what the two big guys, the Sahagin Priestess and the Sahagin Baron, they didn't get to see any of their abilities. So that's kind of problematic. I could make them a health sponge, but I don't think that's the smart thing to do, to make them like double their HP or something. The smart thing to do is just not introduce such a significant increase of damage from a weakness. But yeah. Also, the loot is a bit more diverse. I gave them, most of the loot before has been like wondrous items, really interesting wondrous items. But now, or this time, I gave them some stuff like, some rings, some resistant rings, some minor items to give them like less of like, completely obliterating combat abilities and more kind of roleplay abilities, I guess, especially in regards to the corrosive substance and the rudder security, right? They're not really, you can't really have a combat use for them. And then the rings are really good too. I should have given rings a while ago, but I just forgot they were there. Forgot we're there. So yeah, things should be good. Things should be good. Things should be good and exciting. So yeah. So if you didn't see on the side there, Varessa, she has a dice cam, which I tried to set up mid session. But I think going from this session onwards, the cams should be good. They should be good. They should be good to go. So any of the other PCs, players, if any of the other players wants to add their dice cam, easy to do. Just get Discord, just pull it out and then cut it up and then put it like 1, 2, 3, 4, done. So should be good. Okay, well, that's it for this session. And I'll see you next time, of course, next week, same time. And hopefully I will have a more refined roleplay. Maybe I should use some lines in the mirror. I don't know, what do you guys think? Maybe I should practice some lines in the mirror or something. But until next time, we die.